It sure is. It's time to get it going, everybody. Good morning and happy Friday. It's Friday. We're going to get it going on, everybody. We're going to have some fun. Gonna be playing some No Man's Sky. My headphones are twisted. I can feel it. I can sense it. I don't even need to look. Hold on. I got to fix my headphones. I can't even watch people with twisted headphones. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I can't even watch. I'm like, fix those headphones. They're twisted down here. You can't even see them. So yeah, we're going to play some No Man's Sky. We're going to go ahead and play also some Stream Raiders today. And we're going to check out the awesome dual universe. We're supposed to have millions of players eventually be able to play in the same universe. Looks super cool. Again, I saw them at TwitchCon a couple years ago. Hope to check it out. And I appreciate them sponsoring the stream. I am incredibly lucky here on the stream. From coming from being trapped in the bed for about a year and a half, from having to step down from my career as a graphic designer and as a senior tech at Apple and from other companies as well. Over the years, I've been very lucky in my career, and I'm feeling myself very lucky still because I get so much love from a whole bunch of peeps that send me awesome codes for me to check out, as well as so much love from you guys in my community. Always the same peeps. Consistently, again and again, say, Kismet, keep on going, bro. Stay inspired, right? You inspire me every day, and so I try to inspire people as well. Thank you for being here this morning, everybody. I feel pretty good. I actually slept like a normal person last night. It was awesome. Man, you'd be surprised how much you cherish just normal sleep anymore when you have bad medical conditions. I tell you, I cherish every time I can go to sleep like before midnight. And then wake up in the morning. Of course, I did wake up super early, but I woke up like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get something done today. I'm just like got up because my doctor told me, he said, if you're just laying there and you can't sleep, get out of the bed. Don't just lay there for hours and hours because it's torturous when you can't sleep. So I just get up and just start working on stuff. So I got up today and I was working on replying to all my YouTube peeps who were, I got a bunch of peeps who were leaving comments on my YouTube videos and whatnot. And then I noticed that one of my videos, which I don't even look at that stuff, by the way, everybody, especially on YouTube, because I'm not a YouTuber. That's not like my primary focus. I'm a broadcaster, streamer. That's mainly what I do. But I do videos, and I put them up on my YouTube channel. And apparently, one of my videos, the Yeti caster, has blown up over there, man. Well, it's a lot for me. Like, I got kids, man. I see some videos, they got like 15 million views. Well, hey, congrats to those people. But, for someone who only has like 2,500 subscribers, having a video have 12,000 views, that's a lot of views, bro. That's a lot for a little tiny little creator like me, right? I consider that very, very successful in my day. Now, I'm going to make about $1 from all that hard work and effort. But you know what? It's not about that. It's about doing what you love to do and finding that passion and finding what makes it uniquely you, what fires you up every day, right? That's the kind of content I like to create, right? I don't like to carbon copy someone else's content because, whenever you make a copy of something, the copy is always worse than the thing. I like to do it my way, the way I like it, the way I like to watch other videos. I like them to be short and to the point and just show me the cool stuff and then add a little extra. Add a little extra at the end. And that's what I like to do in that particular video. Not only did I show the unboxing, but I also showed how I set it up and how it works and all of that. And I showed the difference between, when they could hear me on my my iPhone camera, right, which is an omnidirectional camera or omnidirectional microphone. And then I switched over to the Blue Yeti, and you can hear how silky smooth it is, bro. It's right here. It's right here. Good Blue Yeti. Good Blue Yeti. I use it every day. I use it every day on stream and on making videos, and all the voiceovers and everything that you hear is the Blue Yeti. And it's one of these things that you just set up, and then I never think about it again. I only if I accidentally pull the cord out by mistake, which I do every now and again. But other than that, I never think about it. And those are the kind of products I love. It just does what it's supposed to do, and you never have to worry about it, right? I wish every product was like that, but this rarely, rarely do you find products that are just like set it and forget it. Blue Yeti is like one of those. Elgato products are like that. That's why I love Elgato. I love Blue Yeti. I love those companies that just, I want to play some games. I want to talk to you guys. I want to do streaming. I don't want to sit here and solve technical problems all day. That's not, I mean, I'm good at it, but it's not what I want to do. I want to sit and have some fun playing some games and talking to you guys. So that's why I love my Blue Yeti and I love all my Elgato stuff and whatnot. I highly recommend all of their products for sure, for sure. So I saw that today, and I was responding to all the comments saying, oh, thanks for watching. People are like, oh, I love your video. Oh, this is great. Oh, that's all my various different videos and my new series that I'm doing on Goddess, and people, you know, replying to my Rule of 8 on Satisfactory and stuff like that. I take the time to read every single one of those comments. I read every single one. I reply to them if appropriate, and so on. I go above and beyond, bro. Not only do I have, you know, thousands of videos up there, but also, you know, take the time to respond to each person. If a person has a problem, they're like, hey, Kismet, I got stuck on this. How do I do that? I'll go in and say, oh, you do this and you do that. It's like free advice, right? Now, normally, you know, if I was charging you graphic design fee, I'd be charging you $175 an hour. So you're getting it for free. Just in my YouTube comments. There you go. But make sure to hit that like button. And I appreciate the comments on there, too, because that helps a lot. All right, let's get into it, everybody. Let's get into it. Who's in the chat right now? Speaking of people who always have my back, Night of the Moon coming in. He says, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, Night of the Moon. Thanks for being here. That's Mr. Nanu, always bringing that lurker love all the time. Look at that. A staple in my stream, always has my back. Rotisserie G coming in as well. Happy days. You know it. Oh, guys, I can't wait to show you the thing that I'm working on behind the scenes. Oh, I just saw some more cool stuff for today. I'm super excited to share it with you, but not today. You're like, Kismet, you're such a tease. I know, huh? Right? I'm such a tease, everybody. But I think you're going to absolutely love it. It turned out way on a whole nother level than I even thought. Amazing, amazing job. Lots of cool stuff, but I'm still working on some other stuff for the thing that I'm very excited to announce here in the stream, but I gotta wait till that stuff's done. And then I can announce the thing and show you the stuff and we can all have some fun together. How about that? That seems fair. All right, now speaking of having some fun, let's go play some games. Let's go. All right, now we got No Man's Sky fired up right there, but we're going to get into that in a second because we got to start some battles. Let's do it. All right, over here. Look at this. We got, look at this, man. We were just crushing those battles. Look at where we're at already. We're tier 41. We got 14 days left. Tier 41, but we ain't even trying that hard. We missed a few days there and all of that. I always find it awesome how much battles and how much stuff we get in. And how much loot we get for all you guys. All right, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and go for this blue chest here. I feel like too bad for the gold there, but you know what? Let's get you this. Now, before we get into it, though, let's go ahead and check out our new quests. I got a bunch of those done yesterday. Got that legendary drop. Still wait. Oh, wow, that's a long time. Holy mackerel. That's 1 day, 16 hours. It's like 2 days before that cools down. All right, we got 2 flying rogues. That's not going to be a problem since I'm working on my flying rogue right now, trying to get him up to max level. We got to kill 5 flying units. We'll try to get that going. Sorry for the coughing. Destroy a sarcophagus. Sarcophagus, yeah. Destroy a sarcophagus and get 50 gold. I think we'll get that at some point. But if not, no big deal. All right, so flying rogue, that's going to be pretty easy. So let's go ahead and get the battle started. Right over here. Come and join us, everybody. We're going to have some fun today. Battles all day, every day. Getting it going on. Right over there. All right. Got our flying rogues in there. There we go. Again, thanks, everybody, for being here today. Now we're going to play some No Man's Sky. Now, if you have not played this game has risen to a 10 out of 10. Incredibly fantastic game. And we got to do my favorite thing, which my favorite thing is logging into the game. And you're like, why would your favorite thing be logging into the game, Kismet? Well, that's because we go to get to all the loot that we set up from last time. We get to go ahead and pick up right now. That's always my favorite part. I'm like the guy who used to, you know the arcades where they had to stand up arcades? I'm the guy who shows up and gets all the quarters. I get to open up the machine, take all the quarters, and then I'm out of there. That's how I do. But yeah, one of the things about this right here, I'm in my main freighter. And we got some converters here. We got some quest guys over here that we can do. But they added the teleporter. If you haven't seen that in a while, they actually added the teleporter where you, oh God, here we go. Here we go. I overloaded OBS. Come on, OBS. All right, put a 1 in the chat if you can see and hear me, everybody. Because I don't know, because, I mean, to me, it looks like it's fixed itself, but I got to make sure, clarify with you guys in the chat. Look, how long was that? That was 10 minutes on the dot. 10 minutes on the dot, already technical glitches in the stream. Hey, man, I got a really complex stream. I got lots of stuff going on. There we go. Scooby-Doo coming in with the 1. Thank you very much. I'm going to give 1,000 Kiss Caps in your name to everybody in the channel, which gives them a higher chance to win those sweet giveaways here in the stream. So thank you very much for having my back. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go in here. Now, again, we're working on $500 million with a B dollars. I'm going to show you how I make those dollar bills right now. We're going to go ahead and go through and pick up all of our various farms that we've set up, right? We've got copper farms, rusted metal farms, oxygen farms. We got all that stuff ready to rock and roll. So here we go, and we're off like that. Now, let's go ahead and turn some sound on so we can hear that as well and get this going on. And I got the agua standing by. Always good. Oh, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm in the mood to play some games today, everybody. Of course, I'm in the mood every day. Play games. This is my favorite pastime. Play games, other than, of course, hanging with wife and family and friends. But I love playing games. There's just something about it, right? It's like you're part of the adventure. It's kind of like it's reading a book versus watching a movie, right? Playing games is more like reading a book. Why? Because you're the hero, right? You're every character in the game, right? You're the person who's causing the story to go one way or another. Especially if you got one of those interactive books. But see, when you're watching a movie, you're just watching some actor be the person. You're not the person. You're not the hero. You're not the thing. You're watching someone else be the hero or be the thing. And that's what I love about games, is because you have that multi-interactive story. Now, I could go collect this stuff, or I could go do a space battle, or I could go to another planet, or I could build a giant base. You know, I could choose whatever I want to do in this moment, as opposed to having it literally already chosen for me, which is what, like, movie formats, or if you're watching a TV show, it's very linear, right? There's no involvement by you other than you turned it on and you adjust the volume, maybe. But other than that, pretty much you're not interacting with the story, where in here you are the story. Your adventures is what makes it awesome. All right, so we'll go ahead and grab some copper there. That's my little copper farm. Now I got about 20,000 copper going there. Don't really need more than that. That's actually going to be more than enough. Eventually I will actually stop collecting it. Now onto the rusted metal farm. Let's get into that. Hey, Bled says, good morning, Kismet. Good morning to you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being in the stream. We're going to fire it up today, man. We got lots of stuff to do. We got the battles going already, Stream Raiders battles. We've already got No Man's Sky going, and we're going to do some dual universe later. We're going to go probably till about noon. So about 3 hours here in No Man's Sky, and then we'll give dual universe a bunch of time. We'll go about 3 hours in that as well. And then it's family night, everybody. I'm probably not going to do battle mode later tonight because it does interfere with my family mode, my family day. Because I have to, like, if I go out to get a pizza for the family, right, or I run out to get ice cream or whatever, I literally have to just drive at full speed and come back to get that thing. So I'm gonna not do it today because it is Valentine's weekend, and I have been with my wife 28 years this weekend. That's right. Our first date was on Valentine's Day. It was like a week before Valentine's Day. And a good friend of mine who I've known my whole life, pretty much, I met my future wife through his girlfriend, who met my future wife on the bus and invited her to go to a movie with the rest of us. And boom, it was magic right when I first saw her. I was like, whoa, there's something different about this person than every other person that I've ever met. And then I said, I'm going to ask this person out. I can tell you, I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many times you've asked the ladies out or how many ladies you've asked out. Every time is equally as scary as the time before. And it's okay, everybody. Every time you ask someone out, whether they say yes or no, you leveling up. You leveling up in real life. You're getting more confidence. You're getting more, okay, that's fine. You know, the best thing to do, I found a really good one too, is when you ask someone out and they say no, you say, okay, that's fine. Take it easy. And then you just walk away. That's my favorite. That's my favorite one. Because then that leaves them stunned. That leaves them stunned because you're like, you know, you're not pleading with them or whatever. You're just like, all right, I'm out. And then that's it. You just walk away. That's what I did because I didn't, when I was young, I didn't care. I was like, all right, oh, well, I'll go ask somebody else. Right? You don't get so fixated on one person that, there's billions of people in the world, everybody. Billions of people in the world. There's a lot of people out there, I'm sure, are compatible with what you want to do. And hopefully you're compatible with what they want to do. Now, my wife's very feisty. She's very, to the point, She's very, she don't take nobody's crap. And you got to be a strong man if you want to be with a strong woman, because they don't mess around. They ain't going to put up with your crap. So you got to, change those diapers. You got to be there. You got to bring home the bacon. You got to be responsible and reliable. And that's how I've been for my whole career. And then, of course, she was there for me when I did get very, very ill. And she lets me do this crazy thing called streaming, which I do every day, almost. Well, I work on it every day, but I stream 6 days a week. Now, sometimes I have streamed 7 days a week, by the way, bonus streams and things like that. But I'm 50 years old. I'm not going to be doing 20-hour streams every single day. In fact, I shouldn't have done it when I was young. I shouldn't have worked that hard when I was young, but I did because I loved it. I lived for graphic design. I lived for every minute. Now I live to stream and play games and talk to you guys and create moments of joy here in the stream. So 28 years together. So yeah, I asked her out. We dropped off my friends, and then I drove her back to her house. And then before I let her out, by the way, she was in the back seats because my friends were in the front seat. And then one was in the back, right? My friend was in the front. His girlfriend was in the back with her. My friend gets out. His girlfriend gets out, but she stays in the back. She didn't come around the front, which I thought was really awkward, but whatever. And then I drove her back, and then that scary moment where you turn around, and she's sitting in the back of the car. So, I'm like not letting her out of the car, just like, because I'm supposed to get out of the car and go around, open the door, and then do the seat, right, to let her out of the car. But instead of doing that, I stopped, and then I asked her, hey, did you want to go out to a movie on Valentine's Day? And she said yes. 28 years together. I've been together all the time since then. Yeah, for a very long time. Yeah, and then been married all this time as well. 3 beautiful daughters. My oldest daughter's turning 16, and then my twin girls are turning 13 this year. Yes, 2 more years to go on one. 2 more years on one, and then about 5 more on the other one. 5 more on the other, the pairs of twins there. Or not pairs of twins, single set of twins. Let me be clear there. By the way, they did say if me and my wife had any more kids, and me and my wife are getting up there in age, by the way. Mighty Warforged coming in, showing some love. They did say that I had a high chance of having twins or triplets if I did have more kids. And I said, I'm not trying to make a baseball team here, bro. No, that's good enough. I don't need 14 kids. I'm good. No. Because my wife really, when she had my twins, because I tell the doctor every time, and it's kind of like a, hey, do a great job, and also a little bit of a threat. Because, when I was young, I had a bit of an attitude. But I would tell him, I said, make this the best one you ever did. Because I want my wife to wake up. Because she twice now, she had to go under anesthesia. And then the last time with the twins, they had to put her fully under. And then she was sitting there, and she was like this, so they had to cut her open. You had to do a C-section both times. And so she's sitting there, and she's flipping. I'm like, is that normal? That's not normal. I don't think she can. No, that's normal. Nurses in there is like, oh yeah, everybody does that after. She's in there and she's doing this. She's like shaking. And I'm like, oh my God. And then she comes up and hands me my twins. By the way, twin babies are heavy. So I'm holding twin babies. Here's my wife shaking. And I'm like, oh God, what did I get myself into? Right? Oh man, I tell you. My wife's very practical and very like the engine that keeps the ship going. And me, I'm flaky artist. I'm the wild guy, the guy that jumps into the leaves and jumps in the puddles and makes her a little bit more wild, and she makes me a bit more centered and more down to earth. We found a good balance between us. I'm also very sometimes like that, right? Very, nope, this is what we're doing, right? And then she's very much like that too. But I've always, I don't argue with my wife ever. We're a team. Our job is to solve problems together. I don't say, hey, you suck and she sucks. She's yelling at me and I'm yelling at her. I don't ever do that. I feel like that's really disrespectful to other people. If you have to yell at someone to communicate to them, there's something really wrong there in the relationship. Even if someone's upset, they've had a bad day. Sometimes my wife has a bad day. She wants to complain about all the things in her day. I just sit there and listen. It ain't my job to solve those problems unless she needs me to solve that problem. By the way, guys, the biggest thing you can do is shut up. Don't try to solve her problems. She just wants to tell you her problems so she feels better. If she wants you to solve her problems, she'll say, hey, I got some honeydew items for, hey, honey, you do this. That's what she's going to give you. Mine, it's like you take 5 of those things off of there and then 10 more get added every single day, everybody. And that's okay because we work together, right? So if we have to, move something or do something or take the kids somewhere or do whatever we need to do, we're a team. That's why we decided to get married, because we're a team. That's what we do, right? You don't fight with each other. I feel like that's the hardest thing in a relationship, is finding that equilibrium in which you can ride that wave of equilibrium together. That's really tough. But yeah, the best thing to do, guys, is when she's coming home, she's mad, whatever. Don't say, hey, we'll do this, or hey, do that. Just shut up. Just shut up and listen. And I don't mind. I just listen to her rattle on all the time. It's okay. Make sure you're paying attention though, because she's gonna test and make sure you're listening. she's gonna be like, what do you think? Right? She'll put a tag on the end. So make sure to be paying attention. Be snap, right? Don't be drifting off. And then at the end, if she has anything she needs you to do, she'll let you know. Whatnot. Now, me, I don't complain that much. I just get up every day and do what I need to do. And I think that's what my wife likes about me. I don't mess around. I go to it. Every day, get up. This is what I'm going to be doing. This is what I'm doing. Tell her what I'm going to be doing. She tells me what she's going to be doing. Always communicating. I'm going to be taking the kids here. The kids need to go there. I need you to come get the car to go take it over to the shop to do this, or go get an oil change or whatever. And I said, no problem. I'm on it. Or right after the stream, I'll come get the car, or I'll go at like 6 o'clock in the morning, drop her off, take the car, get the oil change later after the stream, then pick her up and do all of that stuff, and so on. Those are all the things you should be communicating all the time. The more that you're in sync with that communication, the less frustration you're going to have, right? If she's not telling you and she wants you just to guess her feelings, that doesn't work. That doesn't work, everybody. We're like in 3 modes. We're in like food mode, sleep mode, and watching TV mode. Or playing games. Those are our 3 modes. We're not very complex. That's pretty much it. That's some good advice right there. Yeah, Tears, that's some good advice. Just listen. Just sit and listen. Your life will be way easier, and that's it. That's the way to stay together a long time. Good communication and be able to listen to each other. If you're trying to be right all the time, you're being wrong. I don't try to be right. I try to figure out what the solution to the problem is. But it's not an ego thing. If you base everything on a relationship on your ego, it's based on like a house of cards. Because the second everybody's ego starts to conflict, then you're in this battle all the time. And I've had friends that battle over the stupidest things with their spouse, right? Like, hey, you left the towels on the floor. Yes, he left the towels on the floor. But that's not a reason to scream at the guy, and that's not a reason to screaming back at the wife. And then you're fighting over towels on the floor for 5 hours, right? And that's the relationship. Oh God, where's my keys at? Why'd you lose my keys? You put the keys over here when the keys should be over here. Really, that's the battle? That's the biggest, most important thing? Battle over you put the keys here and not over here? I don't do that at all. If my wife calls me up right now and says, hey, I locked myself out of my car. You know what I do? I say, I gotta go. Bam, stop the stream, and I go help the wife. And then if I need help, she goes, she says, I'm there, whatever it is, right? That's how you do. Don't put anyone else above your spouse. My spouse is number 1 above all people, my kids, my extended family, friends, everybody in the world. There's me, there's my wife, and then there's all the billions of other people in the world, right? That's how I do it. That's how I do it, right? And really, there's my wife and then there's me, but still, you know what I mean. Always put your spouse as number one above money and things and all of that. So if you're arguing about money, if you're arguing about stuff, remembering you're putting your spouse below that thing. You're making that thing more important than your spouse. And when I was young, I had lots of money. So it was like, hey, we're going to have a great time. Let's party. Let's go have a good time. And then now when I don't have any money, when I'm ill, I have disabilities, I have all that stuff, is that person still going to be there when you got nothing? And that's how you know. That's how you know when they really love you, when you got nothing. I got nothing right now, everybody. I don't have, the six-figure salary I had when I was young. I don't have all those things. I spent all my retirement, my wife's retirement on dumb doctors that really didn't help me all that much. I'd love to have that money back. Can you get refunds for bad doctoring? I don't know. I don't think so. But now I just do what I need to do. She goes out and works, but she didn't have to work for like 10 years, though. But she did do the hard work, which is raise my children. But that's what she chose to do. I didn't tell her to do that. I don't tell my wife to do nothing. She don't tell me to do nothing. She don't say, hey, Kismet, go do this, right? And I don't say, hey, wife, go do that, right? I don't do that. I don't do that to people. I don't go tell them what to do. I talk to them. I say, this is what we need to do. And then they say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And I say, okay, I'm going to do this. And that's called working as a team. You don't tell other people what to do. Now, sometimes I tell my kids what to do, like, stop playing in the mud because your mama's going to get mad, that kind of thing. But me, I'll play in the mud all day long. I don't care. I'm that kind of person, right? I don't care if you get dirty, if you get your shoes wet, if you get dirty jumping in the leaves. Life is just a few moments long. That's it. You only get so many moments in life. You should enjoy those little moments like that and not let them pass you by. You got to embrace those moments. Embrace them. All right. So, wow, there Kismet went on a side talk there. I do it all the time. I go on tangents all the time. We call that squirreling here in the chat. Let's get to it. Now, right over here, we're going to get that rusted metal going on. You're like, Kismet, rusted metal's trash. No, that's a whole bunch of ferrite dust right there. In fact, that's twice as much as that. So that's 23,000 rusted metal now going to become 40,000 plus ferrite dust. And then oxygen here, we got 20,000. So this is a dual farm right here. I'm extracting those using the industrial extraction. So we got that going. So we got our two there. And then let's go see here. We got some dollar bills. Uranium farm. Now remember, this stuff collects while I'm not online. I'm not in the game. Don't have the game loaded to have my computer off, and it's still in here collecting loot for me up to the point in which my storage can handle. Now I just keep adding more storage. It keeps collecting more while I'm not on the game, which I think is awesome. I love that. Lol. Yeah, you like that advice just to shut up? Yeah, that's the thing to do. But also don't let her put you down like you're some sort of dog, right? You got to be strong as a man. I'm talking to the guys now, but don't be an a-hole, right? When she's in there and she's treating you like a dog, hey, get over here, do this thing, do that thing right there. I'm like, no, you don't talk to me that way, And I had to call the wife a few times on that because she was watching that Kate+8 show where she treats that guy like a dog, man. She treats him like, he's her child or something. She treats that guy terribly. Now, again, I don't know if that's just the show and the way it's editing or whatever. I don't know if she's really that person. I've never met her. I don't know. But if someone's treating you like that, you gotta call them on it, right? If someone treats me bad, I call them on it every single time. If someone says, hey, Kismet, blah, 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 I'm like, nope, that's not the way you talk to me. No way. Because you gotta have that strength within inside you to let someone know when they cross that line, right? You cross that line, boom, I don't want anything to do with you. That's called checking, right? That's like in hockey. It's like you got to check the other person. I mean, do it respectfully. Don't do it mean-spirited. But you got to be strong in who you are, too. And don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people tell you who you are. You know who you are. You're awesome the way you are. No one needs to tell you how you need to be and what you need to do. And that's the way I am. I don't let anybody tell me. And especially, when you get to a certain point where you realize you have less days ahead and you have disabilities and you have all that other stuff in life, it doesn't mean anything to you anymore. Money and fame and fancy cars and all of that stuff. I've had those things. I can tell you, you're not enough without it. you're not enough with it. It doesn't fill you up. It doesn't make everything all of a sudden wonderful and perfect. It just makes one less thing you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about paying your rent and all that stuff. But there's also other complications that come along with it, especially if you become really wealthy. You got a whole bunch of people who look at you like a turkey dinner, right? I've had a lot of people like that I've met along the way because, I'll go rent 30 Sea-Doos and I go party and we'll do all that. And people look at you for what they can get out of you, right? They're looking at you like, oh, wow, hey, well, this guy's got lots of money. I'm going to just hang around with him so he'll give me money, right? Watch out for those people because guess what? They ain't going to be there when you ain't got no money. I can tell you, those people haven't called me since then, for sure. Elemental coming in, dropping that dragon hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Teamwork Tycoons here in the Kismet channel. Wearing my Cosmos Kismet shirt today. I hope you guys are enjoying it. There we go. All right, Kismet, I've watched you for too long on the front page. I'm going to have to at least follow. There you go, Elemental. There you go. Thank you very much for the follow, Elemental. Yes, I'm very lucky that, Twitch goes, hey, I like this Kismet guy, and puts me on the homepage or the recommended tab every now and again. I actually love a lot of the peeps at Twitch. I've met a tremendous amount of them. A lot of them are very inspirational. Of course, also a lot of other streamers I've met as well. And, the thing about the Twitch community that's very different, and I've been doing YouTube for 13 years and that kind of stuff, but I'm not a YouTuber. I don't make videos to be a YouTuber. I make videos because I enjoy making them. That's why, and I never want to lose that. I don't make videos so they fit the algorithm and do all of that stuff so I can be successful. I make videos the size I want them to be. I don't care. I don't care if it's supposed to be 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to make it 5 minutes if that is all it needs. I'm going to make it 2 minutes if that's all it needs. That's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to continue to do it that way because I feel like because they've been doing that the content quality in YouTube's been going like this. It's been going, you know what I mean? Because everybody's like stretching their videos out and everybody's trying to do that algorithm crap. No, I'm going to do what I want to do and stay passionate about it and not have to follow all of that junk. That's stupid. I think that's one of the dumbest things they've done, is to put all that stuff in there and then actually reduce the quality of all the videos that are on there. And I like the people who don't. I like the people who just, maverickly do their own thing. That's what I do. Right on, man. You know it, Elemental. You know it. All right, now I just running around collecting loot. I'm collecting uranium there. We have a ton of various different farms going on, and usually when I'm doing just something that's easy like this, I'll just chat it up with the chat, because that's what I like to do. That's what you're going to get in my stream. You're going to get a lot of squirreling. That's why I have a squirrel emote. So I'll squirrel off into other tangent subjects. Now, again, I appreciate you coming in, showing some love. I have gotten lots and lots of love from Twitch. I did have to move my schedule to days because of coronavirus. Normally, I would stream about 9 p.m. to about 6 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. But because coronavirus, got to handle my kids and wife. And that's another man thing right there, right? When you got to step up to an event or an emergency or something like that, if your whole thing shifts around, then I have to choose, right? Do I choose my wife and family, or do I choose streaming at nighttime and then my wife and family suffers? Right? No. Always family first. That's the way I roll. Even if it costs me a lot. And I tell you, my stream income way down this year. I just finished doing my taxes. Way down. But then again, I don't make money doing this anyway. I just put it right back into giveaways and whatnot. It just makes it less giveaways I can do. But hey, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. All right, sodium, let's get that as well. But I'm sure everybody is down because of the coronavirus. I'm sure some people are making lots of money, though, like Amazon. I'm sure Amazon is making bank, bro. Amazon is rolling, man. That was a great investment. You know what I mean? Because they made an investment in building up Amazon all this time. And then pandemic comes in, and I bet they're making trillions of dollars. They're making crazy ton of cash. Yay, we're all a lot of night owls. Yeah, I am a night owl. I feel like that's my best time. My more creative time is typically during the night. Is because what I usually do is I try to go to sleep, 10, 11 o'clock, and I'll fall asleep for like 2 hours, and I'll wake up, and then I'll be like all inspired. I'll be all inspired to do stuff, and I can't go back to sleep. So I get up and I work on stuff or whatever, and I thought, well, since I'm up, I might as well stream at that time. So that's typically why I streamed at that time. But I'm trying to help out the family and the wife and all of that stuff. every day. Make sure my kids are home. Make sure they're doing their homework. Make sure they're getting, food and all that stuff. And they get up in the morning. Say good morning to them when they got up today and all of that. You know how it goes. Because one day, a bunch of gold right there. It's 20,000 gold. Was that 20 or which was that? Isn't that supposed to be 50? Oh, I was 53,000 gold. Sorry, my bad. This one's 20 over here. See, I usually go 20 or 50. And usually cobalt and the basic stuff, I'll do it just in like 20,000. And then the bigger stuff that I'm going to use a lot of, I'll go more like 50,000 or up to 100,000 to do that. So now, look, this is all of our hard work from last time. That's cobalt and gold here. This is silver and paranode here, so let's go to that one. Now, again, this is a bunch of stuff that we built up before we went in. We built up all the industrial mining, and so we can extract all of that. Yeah, I actually prefer usually at nighttime, but it doesn't lean itself very well because if I stay up till 6 o'clock, then I'm going to sleep until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I don't get much done. I don't get much done in the day, and I can't be there for my kids and all of that stuff, so... Again, sometimes you have to sacrifice one thing for another, and that's how it goes. You gotta always set your highest priority in your life. For me, it's always the wife and family. Right now, my wife is letting me do this awesome streaming thing. I greatly appreciate it because she's the one that goes out and works now, and I'm the one that doesn't make any money. And she's just like, every now and again, she gives me that look like, is that thing ever going to pay for itself? I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. But hey, you know what? That's not why you always do stuff, right? Sometimes you just do stuff just because it gets you out of the bed every day, inspires you not to waste away and die in the bed, because that's where I was going. That's where I was going. If I had chosen that choice, I can tell you I would not be around right now. I'd be gone. I'd be gone because that would mean I would have given up the will to get up out of the bed and do anything in the rest of my life. And I don't think so. I'm getting up. I'm getting it going. This game burned me when it first came out. I got a lot of discovery and exploring, and then found out they all reset who discovers stuff weekly. Yeah, well, this game is awesome now, bro. You should definitely give it a shot now. This is a 10 out of 10. You see it on my stream? It's a game I like to play. Otherwise, I don't play it. Again, another thing about being older, if I don't like a game, I don't have to play it. That's it. And again, I talk about it all the time on stream. Like I see people, they get sponsored or whatever, big streamers, and they'll get, whatever, such and such game. And, they're paying them, a lot of cash, $5,000, $10,000, $1 million, whatever it is. And they're playing that game, and you can tell they absolutely are not into it. They just do not like that game. And they're like, oh, Kismet, if you got $1 million to play some game, you would totally play it. Nope. I wouldn't. I totally wouldn't. That's how you're going to get it straight up here. Why wouldn't I do it? Because I know where that road leads. When you start doing stuff just straight for money, you're just undermining your own morals the whole entire time, right? People who switch platforms and do all that stuff. Hey, it's a business thing to them. They're going to switch. They're going to do all of that. More power to them. It's their choices. That's all on them. But I don't screw over people who have my back, right? For money, for any reason, ever. So if someone comes to me and says, hey, Kismet, come over to there and leave Twitch, I wouldn't do it. I don't care about the money. You know what? I don't seek money out anymore. Stormy time over here. I don't seek that out. It'll happen over time. Here's 2 ways to be really wealthy in life, everybody. Make lots of money, spend lots of time, spend all your days, every day, all day, making lots of money. There you go. Now you got lots of money, right? Or want less. Want less out of, less material things, right? But want more of everything else. Look at that, everybody. 109,000, more than I can put on my starship, activated idiom right there. Now, we're going to have some fun with that here in a minute. There we go. That's the big money right there. That's the big dollar bills. We'll get into that here in a second. Let's go ahead and do this battle, though. Let's fire it up. We're going to be doing Stream Raiders all day on the side as well. A little side game we play called Stream Raiders. Very, very fun. These are all the peeps in the chat right here. They're putting their units down, and we're going to battle it out. Let's go! Oh, man, this is going to be a fast battle. I can tell you that already. These guys are getting owned. These guys are getting owned. Get them! They're lingering on a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, over here. Wait a minute. We got they're wiping this other left team out. Look at me flying over the water there. I'm flying over the water. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, this is turned here. This is turned here. Now we actually got some competition. Oh, I owned him with that one. Boom, take a knife to the face, bro. Whoa, look at my guy actually doing something there. My guy was actually firing it up. All right, open the captain's chest. Grant some rewards. My job is just to get you guys a bunch of loot. That's really what I do here at Stream Raiders. The Mighty Forge, Warforge, Fox Tegan, Tegan, and Dax Platinum getting some love. Lendrello, I'm going to guess. I butcher everybody's name. With 11 kills coming in, MVP. All right, let's go. A little bit more down there. Let's see. I feel like the Kismet Archer. Again, let's check our quest first, though. What else? We got to do the Rogue again. But he's on cooldown. This is how much I can remember, everybody. I've forgotten what that was that amount of time. In 30 minutes, I've forgotten. All right, let's do the Archer. Again, we're trying to build up our various things. Now, every time you put down, like, a unit that's not a legendary, you gain a scroll. So as you gain that scrolls, of course, you're going to eventually get so many scrolls that you can go ahead and upgrade them in here. Now, right now, you see I've got a bunch of max characters. I've got the Centurion, the Healer, the Paladin, and 2 max tags. As well as we're working on our Flying Rogue, our Archer, Musketeer, Barbarian, and Berserker. I got to get all of these to level 30 to get that level 30 quest done. And then it's going to instantly unlock the other 2 because I've got a bunch at level 20 and whatnot. But yeah, we want to get those all the way up. And so we're going to work away on those all day, every day. Bam, right there. There we go. All right, back over here. Okay, so we got all of our farms, I think. Did we get all of our other stuff? Let's see. Regular. Oh, this is the regular idiom. Did we get that going on? Let's go look. I can't remember if I set that up or not, or if I just set that up as a node to come back to later. I guess we'll go find out, right? Now, I just got 100,000 activated idiom, which is a lot of cash. Now, remember, I'm only like 50 hours in the game, something like that. Now, I've played through like 30 times, though, so I do have hundreds of hours in the game, but I'm just talking about this particular playthrough right here. Again, I don't remember setting this up. I think I just tagged this as a base. Yeah, we just tagged this as a base, and we haven't set it up yet. Okay, this is going to be a future idiom farm over here. Probably a good idea to put some solar on here so we can have our thing activated. So let's go ahead and build some solar up on top here. Oh, I need some metal plating. Whoa, look at that inventory. Look at that inventory. Oh, and I don't have my things built either. Oh, hold on now. Okay, we got to build those first. Okay. Now, one of the things I do whenever I start an area or I start a farm, which is what basically this is, I found the center of the concentration, and then I built around that center of concentration, and I built myself a little bit of a base there, just the smallest bit of thing there, so I can save it. Then what I'll do is nearby, I will put these down. I don't even connect the power to them. I just go ahead and put them down so I can access all of my storage in each and every base that I'm in. So I run the first 4, which is really the first 5 because it's 0 through 4. And then over here, we'll go ahead and run the rest across here, and that'll give access to every single thing that I have in my inventory, in my storage, to my inventory here. Plus, I can go in, hit X, and just put all this away in my storage because this is a lot of loot on me right now. And we're just going to put that all the way into the storage. Now, the great thing is the storage is like a pocket dimension, right? So you put it into there, and no matter which base you go to, you can go ahead and just take it right back out again. So it makes it really, really convenient in everything that you're doing. So we can go ahead and just take all this other random loot that we're going to need. We need to get our dioxide, too. Didn't we get that going? I think that's another one we need to get going. Or we did it last time, I think. And these are my base resources that I typically keep on me. We still got to expand our general and our cargo. Our technology is already maxed out. Right now, I don't have anything else to put in my technology, I don't think. Yeah. And so we're pretty early game in here. Oh, did I put my unit down? I did. Okay. We're pretty early game here in No Man's Sky. Because I'm not really in a hurry. I don't rush through games. I take my time, enjoy the journey along the way. All right, so that one we need to go ahead. We got that going. Now we need to go up here like this. Oh, wait, I forgot to make the plates. Make a bunch of plates. I love the fly camera. The fly camera is my favorite thing in No Man's Sky. It's just the greatest thing if you're a builder. Because I don't have to go out into the elements or whatever. I can just go like this. Choose the power. I just build it right on top of the thing. Oh, I put the gold away. It's always something, everybody. It's always something. All right, there it is. All right, nice stack of gold there. Now, I don't typically keep the gold on me. Only when I'm building solar do I get gold at all. Now, normally what I do is I put like 3 of these down. And, of course, now it's nighttime, so it's not really going to help us. But I like to keep at least 3 of those down. Or if I am running primary power to this, is I'll just use the power and I'll take that solar away. Oh, there we go. A little bit of solar going that way. Okay, so we got a little bit of solar so we can teleport out of here. That's what I need the solar for. Notice there's no cords or anything on this particular base. That's why I like this base. Really helps out. Idiom farm. Where is our... I bet you it's this one. This last one. S idiom farm. Work in progress. Regular idiom farm. Huh. Which one am I at now? I can't remember. Huh. Where's my main idiom farm? I waited too long. See what happens? Let's go to this one. I have a feeling that one's going to be right where I'm at. Let's see. Because if you're in the thing, by the way, even if the power shuts off, you've already pressed it. You've already used the power to teleport. So you can still use it even if the power goes off after that. Let's go see. That's why I was in that. That's why I stayed in that thing in case the power cut off. Yep. That it, or is this a different one? Oh, this is a different one. Okay. Yeah, that's a whole different planet. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? You got the magma. Magma coming out of there. Look at that. Isn't it an amazing planet? Look at the ring. Look at the ring planet right next to it. Isn't that amazing? God, there's some beautiful shots in here. You should see the animals around here. Where's my buddy Fred over here? What's this guy? We call him Winston. Winston is this guy. He's over here. Hey, Winston! We're talking to you. Behind you, Winston. Behind you. There he goes. He's like a big koala / teddy bear. You can't see him. It's too dark. He's right over there. He's walking around. You can barely see him. He's over there. All right. Well, let's keep on going here. Let's jump out of the fly camera. Okay, so these are 2 separate idiom nodes. Now, apparently, this one is an S node. Yeah, this is an S node here. Yeah, that's an idiom S node. Wow, okay. So this one needs some love over here, too. So let's go. We're definitely going to use this one and not the other one. I think we found that first one, and then we found this one after that, if I'm remembering correctly from last time. So yeah, this would be my my main one for just regular idiom. There's multiple types of each element. Like there's activated version of it, and then there's like the regular version. This is just a regular idiom. Now, I tried to farm all the resources so I don't have to go and collect them, which is awesome. Or I just farm a ton of cash and I just go buy it, which you'll see me do here in a moment. Especially I'm going to be crazy rich here in just a moment as well. Not that I'm already not crazy rich in the game, just right at the very beginning. I usually make $1 million right as I first start the game. Right now, got about 40 million on me. We're about to cross that 100 million by the time we get done here in a few minutes. We'll have 100 million more on top of what we already got, roughly. But we got to get this going in here, so let's go ahead and try to get this all in here. Let's go ahead and fly out of here. Oh, that's got power. Oh, nope, it had power for a second. Let's fly out of here and do the same thing we just did over there. And I'll probably tear that other one down and get my resources back. I hate wasting resources, even though I have a giant abundance of resources. And so we'll do that. Perfect. We'll do that, but also a good idea to, I forgot to put a battery in that other one, but no big deal, because we're probably not going to use it over there anyway. So let's go ahead and put that battery in there, and also we can use our biofuel reactor and put it over there. Oh, more metal plating. Okay, oh, it turned on. We're getting a little bit of sun coming up. Yep. A little bit of sun coming up. Now, the reason why you want the battery to be there is so that the battery builds up and then stores it so, you know, during the day you have enough during the night. And right now it's depleted. But what we can do is to get out of here, to go to the next thing that we need to go to, we can go ahead and use some of our condensed carbon. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick, or regular carbon. I'll show you a little trick with this. You go ahead and hit C to cut down, right? You don't want to put a 1200 in there. You don't need that much. You can put, say, about 9 to 4. I try to put 4 in there, and then I very quickly use the thing, and you're going to see it go off. But once I have the window up, I'm good. Where the heck is our regular activated idiom farm? Cobalt. I know I did it. This is it right here. This is activated idiom. Let's go to that one. Let's rename that one so that we know which one's which with what, right? Let's go do that. Let's go do it. Let's get it going on. Now, welcome, everybody. My name is Kismet. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be playing some No Man's Sky for a while here. We're going to be doing some stream renders and some dual universe later on. I'm going to sit up a little bit here. I love my chair, by the way. Got my DX Racer. Never go skimpy on a chair, everybody. Of all the things that you want to skimp and save on, don't skimp on a chair, man. This chair is like, you can doze off in this thing. It's so nice. I bought this many years ago, by the way, before I was even a streamer. I bought a DX Racer because I love these chairs. They're so crazy comfy. And as someone who's been 50 years old and owned their own business and whatnot, I have owned a lot of chairs in my life. That's for sure. Small chairs, cheap chairs, more expensive chairs, and whatever. I don't even bother with cheap chairs anymore because you got to think, you're going to buy a chair. You're going to buy it for 5, 10, 15 years. Hopefully, you're going to be using that chair for a long time. So you want one that's going to last you a long time instead of buying a new chair every couple years. I bought this one cheap chair, which I have off to the side here. I bought that cheap chair many, many years ago. I don't know, 10 years ago. I literally had it for like 2 weeks, and then the back of it broke. I was like, oh, God. Now I just keep it over there for my kids when they're over there playing some games. When they're playing some console over there. So, yeah, watch out for cheap chairs. Always go for the good stuff as best you can afford at the time. I highly recommend DX Racer because they make great products. Big time. Big time. Now, I'm not officially sponsored by them or anything like that. They didn't send me a chair or anything like that. But, I'll give a shout out to peeps for having great products. I don't mind. I don't mind turning you guys on to great products. That's what I'm passionate about. I like doing that kind of stuff. All right. Now, here we are. We got 750 more activated idiom, too. Let's get that, too, while we're at it. Put that in there. So this is our activated idiom here. I got to find out where the heck the base thing is. Oh, it's way up there. I see it. Isn't the world's beautiful now? Man, they have really upped it. Now, by the way, this is a paradise planet here. Now, this storm is actually not doing anything to me. It just happens to rain all the time here in this particular world. But this is actually a paradise planet. So if I don't mind the rain, which I can just press a button and turn it off if I want, I just run around, and I could just run around without any ill effects other than it, it uses up your oxygen when you move, right? Eventually your oxygen will get depleted. But, actually, it's not going down for right now. Let's run. There we go. It'll eventually deplete your oxygen. But other than that, you can see that I don't have any radiation or poison or anything like that. And that's what makes it a paradise planet. Now, of course, it'd be better if it wasn't raining all the time and there was no sentinels bothering me. That would be awesome. And that's actually my main planet. It's like that. Let's call it Actid Farm for activated idiom. And then upload. There we go. All right. Turn that sound back on again. Look at that. Now, we're going to work on that a bit more later on, but for right now, we're going to run back over here. And you're like, Kismet, why do you have two bases? Well, I have that base over there so I can work on that side, and then I have this base over here so I can work on this side, because there's storms on this world. So what I'll do is I'll just stay in the base and build from inside the base. Because one, it's not as loud, and two, it's just easier to do the fly camera. Okay, so we got our activated idiom base changed. And let's see if we can see the difference. Yeah, there's our name change. Sometimes it doesn't update the name, by the way. You got to do it like a couple times, or you got to wait till it like updates it. And recently I've noticed that they've really updated that, where you can change it and it shows up in your teleporter much faster. So great job to them. All right, so again, what was I think the other one, this one here, which we didn't name anything yet, was our pyrite. So let's go check in on our pyrite. Here. Oh, and then I'm going to have to take a break here in a second. Gonna have to take a break in a moment, and then I shall be back. You can see I got a message there. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh. Epic! Look at that, everybody. That is so cool, because that's another world right there. We're really close to it. We're on a moon of that world, and it's got a ring. It's got rings around it. Just so awesome. Look at the clouds, too. They improved the clouds. They improved all the stuff. They redid a lot of the worlds. Man, they're just absolutely crushing it on this game. All right, there's our pyrite. All right, there was 16,000 of it, too. Nice. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and rename this thing over here. Let's go ahead. It was warning something. Pyrite Farm. There we go, and we'll upload that. I think it said approaching storm or something. Let's get in here now. Again, one of the things we need to do now that we got our things set up is we need to see, and I also added a landing pad there, is to once again go in and add our storage. I'm going to just add it this way. Again, gives us access to all of our stuff across all the universe. All right, looking good. Okay, so we got that going. Let's see what else we want to do here. Probably go back to the main base for now, and then get our stuff going. Yeah, we'll go back to our main base. We'll get our stuff going. We'll go up to our ship and do all of that. Now, while we're teleporting back to the main base, I'm going to go ahead and go AFK for a second. I got to take care of some IRL. Haven't seen you play it yet. What do you think of Dice Spear program? Oh my goodness, tears. Hold on. That was a good catch right before I went AFK. That game is a buy. It's an absolute buy. We went last time. We played it last Wednesday. Well, we played it this Wednesday, and then the Wednesday before that. And so the Wednesday before that, I just played learning the game mechanics, trying to figure out how it works. And then we went in and we tore everything down this Wednesday, and we had the greatest time going in and remaking the factory and trying to make it more efficient and running all of our copper and all of our iron and everything. That's a really fantastic game in early access, right? Very few games are great before they release, right? Like a lot of games, they release and they try to make them great after they release when they should be making them great beforehand, right? I would say Satisfactory, Dyson Sphere Program. What else is great in early access? Valheim, great in early access or in alpha. All of those are really, really good, and they haven't even released yet. So, they got lots of potential. They're going to add lots of great stuff to it. I consider it a buy. If you're a builder, you definitely want that one because it's like a great cross between like Astroneer, Satisfactory, Factorio, a lot of those kind of factory building games. And then it's like a space game, so you go to a whole bunch of different planets, a whole bunch of different systems, as well as it feels very much like StarCraft. If you've ever played StarCraft, it feels very StarCrafty. Where it's not like you're doing the StarCrafty thing, though, where you're sending out a robot to collect stuff and then do all of that. But it's very, it's very like, Satisfactory-like or Factorio-like, where you're building your factory. And then the other part of it is more like you're running around, you're collecting resources with your little robot and doing that, which is a great combination. They just absolutely nailed it. And I tell you, I went in and I looked at the skill tree, which is massive. And then I went to I didn't even realize that there was another tab. And I clicked the other tab, and there's like a massive amount of another skill tree for your upgrades and stuff. Really, really fun. Really, really fun. Oh, that's okay. Actually, I got to go and I got to do some IRL stuff real quick. But I'll be back. It's actually not even my break time. My break time is usually like in an hour or two. But I got to take care of IRL always first, everybody. So sorry, I shall be. Oh, wait, we can get some stuff whirling here while we're waiting. Hold on. We're in our main base. Let's get that stuff whirling. And then we'll come back. Oh, yeah. Ferrite dust, baby. Come on. Bring on that ferrite dust. Bring it on. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get this started. I'm glad you actually reminded me because I want to get this started. I got to go out of there. I got to get it on my character first. That's the problem with the storage is you can't just take stuff directly out of the storage and put it in your converters. You got to take it and put it in your inventory. I hope they fix that eventually. I hope you can just craft or at least convert from storage because that would be awesome. And it would just reduce a lot of the tedium. Even if it was like something you had to unlock in the later game, I'd be down for that too. You had to go through all these procedures to unlock it. That would be amazing. But definitely craft from bank is one of my favorite things. You know who did that first? Was Guild Wars 2 and Star Wars The Old Republic. They actually did crafting from bank, which is so good. Because, when you play World of Warcraft, oh, wait, I'm going to go make a sword. Hold on. Run all the way back to the bank. Get this stuff out, run all the way over to Goldshire. All right, I even remember, right, the old days of Classic. I haven't played World of Warcraft since Classic. I did play a bit of, or Vanilla, I mean. But I did play a bit of Classic, which is pretty fun. But I forgot how time-consuming that game is. It's massively time-consuming. And everybody's always in a rush to get to that high-end stuff. It wasn't like when it first came out. When it first came out, there wasn't a rush to be max level. It was like everybody was just playing it to play the game and have fun along the way. But you always have those people who are grinders, who grind up to the max level, who just want to do the max level PvP, max level content. And I like a game where I can just, take my time and everybody's just playing their way up. We're going to do that in New World, because New World will be all new for everybody. And then, of course, you'll have my members who will be max level like this. They'll be max level way before I hit level 10. Because they're just that good. Maybe it'll be you. Maybe you'll come join us for some New World. It's going to be pretty awesome. You're like, Kismet, what are you talking about? What's New World? New World's an MMO made by Amazon Studios. And it is awesome. Very, very awesome looking. It's kind of reignited that MMO fire that has kind of dwindled over time for me. Because MMOs are very time consuming, right? It's not that I have anything against MMOs. It's just I don't have the time to play them. And as a guild leader, one of the longest running gaming guilds, 18 years together this year, pretty awesome, with over 800 members. If I can't if I can't feel like I can run that guild at a primo level, I would rather not do it at all. I forgot to take this one out. There we go. Then I would rather not do it, right? If I can't do it at my best, I would rather not. There you go. All right, so we'll go ahead and let those run. I'll let you guys watch those spin away there. Now, what we're doing is we're taking that rusted metal, we're converting to ferrite dust so we can make plates, so we can make more storage, so we can get more loot and make more money, right? Called reinvestment. Okay, Gotta go AFK here for a second, take care of some stuff, and I'll be right back in like 1 minute. So I'll be right back. I'll turn the sound back on. That's my favorite sound. That's my sound of it making stuff for me while I'm not even around. Sorry, I had to take care of the IRL there, everybody. Like I said, always take care of that wife and family first. That's what I do. All right, let's get into it. Now, over here, of course, we're converting tons of ferrite dust. We're going to let that run. It's going to go about another 17 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and double up on this. Let's go ahead and save while we're here. There we go. We're going to get into our ship. And we're going to go flying. Let's go. Out of the way, birdies. Whoa, look out, bro. Whee, where we go. All right. I'm going to fly over here toward these ships over here. Woo, look out for the meteors or asteroids. I guess they're asteroids because they're not falling. They're just floating out there in space. Look at all these cool ships over here. Man, that guy who owns all these must be really awesome. Oh, wait, that's me. I own every one of those. Those are all my ships. This is my freighter right here. Those are my frigates right there. I own a bunch of them. We're going to buy some more today. Let's go down into my capital ship. Get tractor beamed in there. Freighter customization now available. Oh, look at me. I'm just Mr. Fancy Pants. All right, let's go run up here into the freighter. Now, you can't teleport to the freighter, but you can teleport from it, which is awesome. So we're going to go up here, back into the freighter, and we're going to test to see if they fix this. Now, I've had a little bit of problem with it losing my resources. Like when I leave my main base, it'll lose my resources, which really sucks. But we'll see how it goes. And then sometimes I'm up here converting stuff, and then it loses it on the ship. But we'll check it before we wreck it, if you know what I mean. We're going to go in here. We're going to see if we got any more ferrite dust we can convert. I would imagine we got at least a little bit still in there. Or do we get it all? All right, that's what I thought. A little bit in there. I hate this interface. This is the only thing I dislike in the game. Is this transfer interface? It should not be here. It should be over there where equipment is, and it should show me the full inventory. It shouldn't show me just a little thing. By the way, it does do that. You know where it does do that? When you go to freighter, right here, and then you go to storage, you can actually see your storage like this. You can see the full storage. That needs to get from right here and move to that side whenever I'm doing my exosuit right here. It needs to end up right here, and I can see what's in that whole thing, and then I can just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or flip through the different storages. Instead of hitting X, click this, and then I got to flip through 53 screens to see the thing I'm looking for. That would be a huge improvement to the game. Massive. All right, we got to get our ferrite dust out. We're going to do that battle here in a second. Let's look for our ferrite dust. Again, nice thing also would be a sorter, too, which would combine all this stuff together. Just make it one giant inventory so you can sort it, combine it. It does get somewhat obnoxious to have to scroll through this every time. And you also start at the top, so you have to scroll down every single time. You take one thing out, guess what? You're scrolling down. Take another thing out, you're scrolling. Take another thing out, scrolling. It's the only thing I really think could be upgraded big time in the game. Because this scrolling stuff sucks. There it is. I thought I saw another one. Now I actually look at what the number, how many little circles in I am to go back there and try to catch up. And see if I can find it. All right, there we go. All right, so we got a bit of rusted metal there. So we're going to go to this first one. And we're going to get our rusted metal here from our inventory. And I'm actually going to cut this in half with C. There we go. And begin. Actually, I got an idea here. Watch this. This is a great little trick. You go into your inventory, you pick it up, you cut it in half. You do this, you cut this one in half, put that there. Put that over there, and now you got those two balanced, so you can use those individually in here, because it's going to remember the stack size in your inventory, so you don't have to do it while you're trying to put it in there. Works pretty great. A lot of games got that. Helps out a lot when you're trying to balance all of that. Also helps you actually turn them on. That's going to be way easier for it to actually convert to stuff. That was working away. All right, so we got all 4 of those converting. Looking good there. We got that going on. Let's go ahead and check our trade terminal. We'll come back to that here in just a bit. Let's go ahead and do this battle first. Battle! Never worry about it. I don't mind talking about stuff. Again, Dice Spear program, really, really good. Now it's actually going to become a staple in my stream as well. I'll show you my schedule after this battle. We're going to be playing it on Wednesdays each week. Very, very fun. Stab him. Toasty. All right, open the captain's chest, grant some love right there. Fox, Rotisserie G, the Mighty Warforged getting some love. Rotisserie G, also MVP. Now, speaking of awesome space games, I am thinking of resetting my Astroneer server next week on Monday, or really, yeah, coming up on Monday here. So if you guys do want to come join me for that, you're welcome to come in and have some fun resetting the server. And what I'm going to do this time is from the very beginning of the game, I'm going to be working toward... we were going to power up the rest of the planets, but I think our restart's going to be good because from the very beginning of the game, we're going to play through a different way where we go ahead and start working where it just grabs the resources and runs the resources into the primary base. Or I might change my mind and we might leave it as is. I don't know. But I kind of feel like I want to do a new playthrough and try it that way and see if you can just go ahead and start to send the resources in. So we're going to be very much prioritizing extraction. So trying to get up to those large extractors as quick as possible and then use the extractors to actually run the resources all the way to the base instead of us going and collecting it and bringing it in. So I think that'll be lots of fun. So you're welcome to come join us. It's a 24-hour server, so you're welcome to come in and help us build that up as we play that for a bit on Monday. So there we go. So go ahead and join us also for some Stream Raiders. You go ahead and click the link in the chat. You're going to be able to find me, your Captain Kismet. We're going to be doing battles all day long until the end of the stream. I won't be going into battle mode today because it is my family day. And usually it sometimes cuts into family time. So I'm not going to do it on Fridays anymore, just during the week. Because last time I was running back and forth and doing a whole bunch of stuff around the house and running my kids all over. And I realized that it was making it hard for me to both keep the battles going and also do stuff for the family. All right, so what do we got in here that we could go ahead and buy out of here? Plates, we'll buy all of those. Carbon nanotubes, no. Ammonium, maybe. Only 38. Don't really need that. Don't need any of that stuff. I'm good. Okay, so we got that done. Now we want to go ahead and work on our activated idiom that we have done here. So we might as well work on that base. I feel like I'm going to take out this other para base too. This one here. Well, I guess I have para 2 here. So let's go do that first. Let's go take this base out. And see, if I'm not using a base, I just take it out. I go, I don't need it. It's gone. If I need it, I'll go back and I'll make another base. But for right now, it just it kind of clutters up my teleport areas. And so I'll start taking all those bases out that I don't need. And then we're going to go ahead and make about $100 million here in just a bit. In just a little bit, we'll go make some dollar bills. And I'm making more dollar bills right now, too, just running around. Because that's how I set my stuff up. I like it to make passive income. Okay, now let's go see what kind of node this is. That's an A node. Oh, look out. Get off my lawn. All right, now you can just go in, and I'm just going to actually, I don't have much here. Normally I take all the stuff out because I want to get the resources back. And we'll look at my inventory here. See what we got in our inventory right now. And then what you can do is just go right to the base right here and you say delete base and it just does everything for you. I'll just do that just to show it. Actually, something right over there is a base nearby. Okay, now why do I got my starter ship? I don't know why. I must have been fooling around with it last time. Where's my actual ship? There it is. And we found an actual exotic, which is amazing because I've only seen like 3 of them, but you know, I'm not always looking for them. In the entire time I've played the game, and every single playthrough, and I played like 20, 30 times now through, and actually found one early game where I could actually afford it. Because normally when I see them, I don't have the cash at that time. But, you know, we'll have lots of cash here in a bit. Just a bit. And really, we have enough now that when we log in, we'll be getting 100 million every time we log in. But we want to get a $500 million with a B. All right, so where is this other place that we just saw? Let's get up higher in the atmosphere. I saw it when I went to... there it is. I wanted to remove that one. Now, that one's gone. Now, they removed all of the stuff on top of doing that. Ah, this is just one of these little small bases. Now, normally I put my base by this, by the way, in the old days of the game. And I already have one that's actually by one of these. Well, let's run in and see if we get any surprises in here. We're going to go first person. Get some free nanotites here. We got our galactic thing there. And not very sexy there, but no, maybe it's an S. Nope. Count me out for that. Nope. What do we got over here? Some free nanotites. All right, we'll take them. I like free. Free's awesome. Over here. Oh, free credits. And I don't remember if I went in and I bought out this guy yet. Now, this guy's the same no matter where you go to. All the components are pretty much the same. He's got 2 things that I use a lot of. Wiring looms and then drop pod coordinates here. And while we're here, we might as well buy a couple more of these. Drop pod coordinates can be very useful. We're going to work on that today as well. Wiring looms, he's got a couple of those. You know, we're rich. We got 40 million. Let's just go ahead and grab it. Get that going on. And then the other thing that he's got is the patterns, which I don't remember if I bought all of them in this particular playthrough. Let's go see. And there's actually some new stuff. See, there's some actual new stuff in here for underwater. Well, semi-new. It's been out for a while, but it's new as in I haven't used it yet. But let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get all of this right here because we got enough to just get all of that stuff. There we go. Now we bought this guy out. Now this guy doesn't get anything else. That's it. That's all he's ever going to have for right now. There we go. All right. Well, we learned some stuff. We learned all the stuff we need to learn. I feel like that's good. I don't need to run out there and grab any of that stuff. I'm going to go ahead, get back in my ship. And say, hasta la later, bro. Whee! Upside down, bro. Inverted flight. Look out. Kismet's at the wheel. Now we know we're in trouble. Oh, God, we're all going to die. Look out. Whoa. Kismet flying inverted through the thing and pulls it off. There we go. I love flying inverted, but it's really bad for my vertigo. Really bad for it, but whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I'll do it anyway. All right. This is a pretty decent ship here. This is an A-class fighter. We're obviously looking for an S-class and so on. My freighter up here is also an A-class, which actually I got that for free, so very nice. Very, very good. So we got all that going on. We removed that base. I don't know why I'm flying in outer space now. Oh, I don't know. Do I have another base here? That's probably why. Yeah, over there. Oh, that's a silver trade base. All right. Oh, I got to get up out of the thing. Ah, it's a little... Controls are a little squirrely today. Okay, so what I got to do is get up out of the atmosphere here. Up like that, and then I can just zoom there. Where is it? Where'd it go? It disappeared. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went, but hey, we'll go up here. I see something else that's going to distract me. These ships. Let's go. Oh, it's time to go on a shopping spree. Another Kismet shopping spree coming up. This was great about making so much cash in these games. I try to win games by economic, by making tons of cash and then crushing the games and just go buying whatever I want. So we're going to go look at this one here. We're going to inspect the frigate. What you got? Not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm rich. I'll buy whatever I want. Let's go. This one over here. What you got? Oh wait, there's a combat ship. Let's go look at a combat ship first. And what I do is I'm communicating to them, and then they're talking to me, and then I inspect the frigate. I left click to go faster through the dialogue. Self-repairing hard, damage reduction, 15 combat, and it's got +3 trading. That's 23. That's not bad for a B class. Let's take it. This was great, bro. This is the way I do with all games. I basically just crush them to the point in which I can just go buy whatever I want. Even early game. Again, remember, this is very early in the game. And I've already gone in and set up my basically infinite amount of cash just coming in all the time. So let's go ahead and inspect this one. What you got? Oh, +15 industry. It's a C class with almost a 20 industrial. Yeah, we'll take it. Now what I'm doing is I'm building up my fleet, right? So I'm having them leave their fleet because their fleet sucks, and mine's the best, right? If I'm just gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab them all. I mean, I'm literally just gonna buy them all out and say, leave their fleet, come with me. I'm the one that's gonna make you rich. Yeah, another combat +15, a C class 17. That's okay. We'll take it. Now I can go around and look for S classes or A classes or whatever, but I could also be building them up right now. I could be sending them on all sorts of missions and building them up. Oh, another fighter. Oh, come on, be a good one. Be a good one. What we got? Obviously, I'm looking for an S class. B is not bad. 21, and then expiration duration -2 expiration duration, and then auto translator. A little bit extra trading there. I'll take it. All right. Any more? Oh, yeah. Now, when you use your communication device, it automatically stops your vehicle from ramming into them, because I've totally rammed into them before. Kismet, you should try Eco. It's right up your alley. Did you know, now, Herman, that's actually on my list. And you're like, Kismet, how do you know which games are on the list for you to play? Well, right here, you go onto the Discord, and on there's game suggestions. So if you got ones like Eco or other awesome game suggestions that you want to send to me, here's what you do. You go in there, you read the rules if you haven't already done so, and you say, Kismet, I can be awesome and respectful. And then you click that green check mark, and then you can actually have access to the other parts of the thing where you can post game suggestions. You can post your pets, right? I got Sparkle Dog up there, which is my English Welsh Corgi, which you can see on there, and a whole bunch of other people's pet pictures, which is awesome. You can brighten someone's day. You can put your mega builds in there and all sorts of fun stuff. Doesn't matter what game you're in. If you got some cool build that you did or some cool gameplay or screenshot you're real proud of, throw them there in the mega builds. I do look at every single one of those. But I do have Eco on my list. I have contacted them about potentially them sponsoring the stream for me to play it on stream, check it out, but I haven't heard back from them yet. So I'll give it some time, and if not, maybe I'll just go buy it. We'll see. We'll see. You can also gift it to me as well if you really want it. Now, anytime someone gifts something to me, I definitely put it in my schedule every time. So if someone does, like someone gifted me Factorio, which I've actually never played before. I've actually never played Factorio, but I've watched it a bunch. I've watched a lot of people play it, and a really fantastic game. I just haven't got around to it. You know how it goes. Let me go in here and see if Eco is on Steam. I don't think I even looked for it on there. I would imagine so. Let's see. So I did look it up, and it is on my list to check out. Huh, it's not letting me log into the store. There's something going on with Steam. All right, I'll look at it later. But yeah, definitely on my list already. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. What we got? Oh, plus 15 the industry? We'll take it. I'm so unpicky right now. All right, I just try to get as many as I can so I can keep them going and build them up. Because, you know, when you start them at C classes, even your C classes are good because you'll send them out on missions and they'll work their way up to B and then A and then S classes. You just keep sending them out, sending them out, sending them out. And you just get crazy tons of level ups on them and crazy tons of loot. All right, that's looking good. Like that, looking good. All right, we out of here. We outie. All right, I was going to also look for this base that was right next to me here. There it is. Right there. Whoosh! I love it, how it transitions from space directly into the planet. A lot of games don't do that. They'll just, you know, they'll just like all of a sudden you'll be in the thing, or you'll be on the planet, or you'll be up on above. Coming in. I come in hot, baby. I come in hot. I just like, whoa, we're coming in. Ride or die right there. All right. And that's why I put that there, so I can land there and I can go use my teleporter in here. By the way, did you notice this cool base, right? Basically, it's like a pre-existing thing. You just put a base down there and then it's yours. You can use the inside of it. When you're inside here, you're not getting hit by the elements or anything. So it's like a free base that you don't have to build. It's awesome. All right, back to Tycoon HQ. Let's go back to there, and then we'll go back to our freighter again, and we'll go ahead and work on some of our missions. We'll get it going on. We're doing on time. God, time flies by so fast when you're playing games, man. I'm telling you, it's like this all the time. When you're having fun playing a game, just snap, snap, snap. Time flying by. It's already been like almost 2 hours already. Again, for me, it feels like, you know, 10 minutes. Right? It just feels like time is just like stopped for me. Or accelerated, I guess, better way. Top for everybody else, I guess. For me, it's accelerated. Okay, so here we go into here. And we're going to run past all that. I don't think those are... Oh, they are done. All right, cool. It'll take about 20 minutes. Oh, cool. It's still in there, too. And we're going to grab that, and then we're going to queue it up again. That's going to make another 4,000. And we're really going to go to town on it today. We're going to really, really get this going. And we're going to work very heavy on our inventory as well. Really a lot of conversion, because we're going to be doing a big, big upgrade to our deal. Check it out now. More ships. See, those ships just instantly come in. Hold on, we got some ships over here. I think we got new peeps who want to be part of the fleet. All right, here, let's start with this one. I'm hitting X like xylophone. Ah. Doesn't really matter because it does have high industrial. It's not really going to be doing combat. I'll have combat ships for that. It's not really going to be doing trading, but it's got very high industrial, and that could definitely be brought up right at a C class 26 is pretty good. All right, screw it. I'm just going to buy it. I was going to buy nothing with that stuff, but you know, forget it. With negative effects. But we'll get it. You know what I haven't figured out yet? Is how you get rid of ships that you don't want. I haven't figured that out. Don't tell me. We'll figure it out at some point. How are we looking here? 15 industry. It's a C class at 17. We'll take it. Now what I'm trying to do is get a smattering of all the ships. Right? Some fighters, some freighters, some industry. So I can do a lot of mixed missions. Where, you know, I can send different ones together. I like doing the balanced missions. That's just me. we got? Oh, B class. Malfunctioning drone minus industry, but look at that. 35 combat. Yes. We'll take that. Screw it. We're taking it. In fact, we're taking it all. Where's them other ships? Oh, over here. Yeah, Kismet, how do you know which ones you've already gone to? Well, in this case, I bought them all, so I know this is one I haven't gone to yet. Now, if you don't buy them, then it's hard to tell which one you've gone to, which one you haven't. Oh, nice. Minus 15 fuel cost there. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll take it. We'll build those up. Make those into real nice ships. There's one more left that I haven't bought. Oh no, there's a couple more. There's another one showing up there. Alright, this one. Alright, I'm gonna speed up a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind. Minus warp thing, but got 21 industry. We'll grind it. Right, why not? Okay. Yeah, a couple more over here. Look at that. Now you can speed this way up just by clicking. Do a lot of clicking, you'll get it going on. Combat plus 15 combat, 19. Not bad. Not bad. We'll take it. I would have liked to have something in the 20s, but oh well. You know what happens a lot is you don't know which direction some of this stuff is. Like it says it's that way, but it's not that way. It's down instead of up. In this case. What you got for me? Support specialist, yes. Okay. Oh, you want to bring it? You want to bring it here? Come on. Bring it here, bro. We'll go play in the minefield or the asteroid field. Now I'm going to fly away from those ships so we're not battling by those ships. Oh, over this way. Go ahead, bring it, bro. Get wrecked! Thanks for the free loot. Who's pirating who now, huh? Bye-bye. You're toast, bro. Have a good one. Adios, brother. That's why you don't bring it here, everybody. You don't bring it here. You bring it here, you're gonna get owned. Let's go look at this guy's ship. Alright, here. Let's go check this freighter. What kind of freighter you got? Now this is someone else's freighter. Commander of that fleet I just bought out, who just like all of his people just abandoned him. To go to the Space Tycoon instead. Gotta go where the money is. Go talk to this guy over here. See what he's got to say for himself. I don't know what he's saying. I'm just gonna click through it. Offer to buy the freighter. He's got a B class. Let's compare. Let's see. I've got 19 slots. He's got 18 slots. My range is further. His range is less. Hey, bro. Sorry to tell you, but your ship sucks. Later. I'm out. I don't need to see anymore. All right, we're out of here. Now, where's my ship? Good question. Get away from these ships first. And I'll try to find my freighter over there. Those are all mine. See all those I just bought? Those are all my ships now, everybody. Again, see, this is why I work on that industrial mining first. Is because I'm just going to have crazy tons of cash to buy the stuff I want to buy. And I can just build it up over time. Or if I find... whoa, look out. If I find something better, I have no idea how to release people from my fleet. I don't even know if you can do that. We'll figure it out. Because I've never tried. I usually just build them up over time. Now, another thing that we're going to do is run in here. If we're running the right way, there we go. Is to run in here. Get my light on. Run in here and check in on the fleet that we already sent out earlier. Last week. And check in on how they're doing. Okay, now I've got 5 command rooms. There's one there. That's got some ships in it. That's number 2, no ships there. Number 3, no. Number 4, yes. Number 5, no. All right, so we'll go ahead and check on the couple missions that we sent them on. Now, the first time I do this, I'm going to just, show you as it goes in the text, and then in the future, I'm just going to click through it. But here we go. Debrief the commander. We'll see how they did. Let's see. They got some units. Whoa, 400,000 units there. 500,000 there. Geodesite, more units, another 270,000. Semiconductors, magnetized ferrite, more units. Iridium, more iridium. More irisite there. And they got that. Now, what I usually do is I click through that and I say in, because you're going to see how much you get right over there on the side, which is a lot. Now, watch out, because your freighter can get full. Oh, look at that. 1.2 million right there. Look, that just paid for one of my freighters. That just paid for one of my freighters I just did. There we go. In there. So what we're going to do is now what we're going to watch out for is that our freighter might fill up. So when you're doing a lot of these, like what I'll do is I'll get 5 of them going, and I'll just like, get 5 going at the same time, which is 25 different ships. And then what I'll do is I'll make sure I take this stuff out and put it away into my storage container, and it will stack with each other once you put it in there. Magnetized ferrite, I can put that on me. But whatnot. But you're going to need a lot of fuel, and usually I keep the fuel on the freighter so I don't forget it somewhere and whatnot. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff away too. We'll come back to all of that stuff later on. Clean up our starship. Now we keep pyrite here and uranium here. We just got a bunch of pyrite. Let's get a bunch of that out of there and really get that stacked. Where is it? See, having only 2 rows makes it very hard to find anything. Really? It must be on me. Yep, right there. There it is. Like, I could have sworn I picked it up. All right, there we go. And then we'll put the rest of this away. Now, why do I have pyrite? Well, pyrite actually fills up your pulse engine. Uranium fills up your launcher. So you don't have to go and make like little things for the pulse engine. You don't have to go get a bunch of tritium to keep that pulse engine going. You use your alternate fuel, which is pyrite, and I have it industrial mining, so it's extracting it, so I don't have to worry about it. There we go. And we made 1.2 million basically for just buying a bunch of ships. Now, of course, we invested probably 10 million or so in that, but then of course every time they run out and every time they come back, they're just going to keep making me more and more dollar bills. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and do debrief here. And I'm going to just left click past all this in the thing. And then look at what we got over here. We got a rare item. It's 1,031 years old. So we'll look at how much that's worth here in a minute. We got Gravino Ball. Got that halogenic thing. We also made 570,000. Not bad. Not bad for a little tiny expedition. That one wasn't very long. That was a short one. And now what we want to do is work on fuel. And the reason why we want to work on fuel is we're going to need a lot of fuel to run this out. Hello, if you want to get rid of the ship, it's like a drop. It's like you drop a material in the fleet administration. Ah, okay. Now, normally I don't like people to tell me stuff in here, but let's go look. Manage fleet. That's something I've never bothered to do. You just drag it out. Oh, we probably middle mouse button it, right? Middle mouse button it. Well, I don't get rid of any right now. Let's go look. Yeah, see, I can only have 3 more. So I'm pretty close to max. Yeah, I don't think I want to get rid of any right now, but I don't know. If they start to suck, I'll get rid of them. But let's get into it. I do have a few nice ones. I found an S-class support unit, which is great. I do have a bunch of combats now. And again, the one with the little red there, we can go ahead and get rid of those, I guess, at some point. But right now, we're just going to go with it. Because, you know, some of these actually aren't too bad. Like this one has 26 mining. It just has some drawbacks, but 26 mining at a level C is pretty decent. Because you got to think that some of these at B don't even have 26, right? So that C is not too bad. So we'll get it going. And plus, it doesn't matter. I just for me to make money. It's going to make me the dollar bills. Now, the thing I need to worry about most is my fuel. So we're going to go over here, and I'm going to start making the big stuff. Oh, speaking of big stuff, here comes the battles. Let's go in here. We're going to need a lot of tritium. Okay, more tritium. Do we have the other size? No, we have the 200. 50, the 100, and the 200. All right. Oh, we're going to need a lot more tritium. Oh, boy. Just stretch it out, everybody. Stretch it out. Okay. More tritium. Oh, wrong way. This way. Now I'm going to go right over here and get this rusted metal out of there. We'll put this in our inventory for right now. What we're going to do is we're going to take some tritium. Now, when we put tritium in there, it makes dihydrin, right? So I really don't need dihydrin right now because I have a little bit of that, right? I have a little bit of dihydrin here. But what I really need is these. These are my fuels. Now, I can also go over here, by the way, if there is a bunch of resources, I can just buy them in the auction hall, right, that I can just go ahead and grab if there's any tritium. If I see any tritium or dihydrin, I typically will buy that out of there. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and put our dihydrin in. Now, what happens if you put dihydrin in? Well, dihydrin becomes dihydrin jelly, so you can't really make tritium from dihydrin. So you make tritium into dihydrin, but not dihydrin back into tritium. Very important to know those kind of conversions. They're going to help you a lot. There we go. Flitchkrieg coming in. Low. Exactly. Low. Let's see. Dax coming in. DJ Bass, Rotisserie G, Fox Tegan, and Hydrofix coming in. Getting some love. And Hydrofix coming in MVP. Look at you go. Look at you rocking. Oh, now we got to step it up. This little side game we played called Stream Raiders. Pretty fun. Let's do it. Flying Rogue, I think it is. But since this is the tough one, I'm going to go ahead and just pull in the Wasteland Tycoon right over here. I think we got this right there. All right, now come and join us, everybody. That is a free-to-play game. Play it on mobile or on desktop. It's called Stream Raiders. You can find me or Captain Kismet, and we're good to go. Good to go, good to go. All right. Let's see. We're converting the stuff. We're trying to make some fuel. We got to get a bunch of tritium going on. All right. Now, I also have a spreadsheet, by the way. We call it the Overseer spreadsheet or the Settlement Overseer. In which I keep all this stuff in, and I write it down as I go. I don't look it up on wikis or none of that stuff. I like to kind of discover it as I go. That's how I like to play. Again, no backseat gaming. Don't be saying Kismet do this, Kismet do that, because it sucks away some of the fun, I find. in there. But once I've made it noted in there, then I can go ahead and access it. Like if I was really there, that's what I would do. I would write everything down, so I would have that information in there. So I'm trying to see here if there's anything other than our stuff that we convert. Nope. That we're going to need. Okay. All right. We'll go with that. So we're going to need some tritium, but that's pretty easy for us to do. Let's head out here. There's my exotic over there. Very rare you find an exotic early game. I found it on an S planet at a trade station. It's sitting right over here. It's cool looking. Cool stuff. I'm not going to use it. And there's our starter ship, which we're going to save and then actually make it maximum. Before we get into more of that, though, and we go on to do our cargo, let's go ahead and make a crazy tons of cash. Let's go make $100 million. Let's go dollar bills. All right, where'd my ship go? Where'd it park it? Parked it way in the back. That's weird. There must have been some other ships in my way. Normally, it always parks it in the front from where you come in if there's, if you can. Okay. So we're out of there, and we need to go make some dollar bills. So we're going to go to our space station. You know, all the ships just sitting there. Space station. This away. Kind of a bummer when your main planet is real far away from your space station, but oh well. Oh, I got to go forward. Again, I have played through the game, I don't know, 20, 30 times. I try not to learn everything or do everything. I try to learn everything, but I try to not do everything in a game. And the reason why is it always leaves me something to do. Always leaves me something to learn next time. Always something to learn and whatnot. I don't go look stuff up on wikis and try to be the know-everything person. I try to learn it as I go along. And I feel like that's the exciting part of any game is the learning part. Is the mastering the game as you go. I'm just trying to get it to lock on the space station. There we go. Now, it does this. You get random encounters while you're going from one place to another. I mostly ignore them. I mostly don't even bother. I just keep going about my business, doing what I need to do. In this case, we want to try to make some dollar bills. I can't remember if I did this planet, this one last time. We'll go check it out. Okay, so let's go. Oh, we didn't bring any. We didn't bring any to try to sell it. So we won't know. All right, no problem. Oh, I see some plates in there, though. Give me them plates. How many you got? 31? Take them. Anything else? We got some dioxide in there. Some chlorine. Eh. Dirty bronze. Lemon. Nah, I'm good. All right. Let's, I forgot to grab some of the stuff. Oh, wait, my spaceship. I think I had some on my starship. Oh, I took them off my starship too. All right, no problem. No problem. Back to our primary base. All right, I'm going to warp to my primary base. I'm going to have to AFK again. I'll be right back, everybody. Don't you hate it when IRL keeps interrupting your gaming time? Darn IRL. Try to play some games here. Oh, there might have been a good ship. Oh, the B class. B class ship. What you got over there, brah? C class. What you got? That's an A. No S classes. Okay. Now we got this going. We're back to our main base. Let's do this. Let's make the dollar bills. All right, we got this. Keep those going. Like I said, we're scaling it up today. We're going to go hardcore. Hardcore conversion action going on. Okay, now we're going to need lots of inventory space. We're going to need a crazy amount. All right, all these plates. We're going to take some of them. Put them in here. Put that on the starship. Plates. I like to have at least a stack of plates in here because you can stack them to 20 versus just 10. For some reason, you can't stack them to 20 on your ship. But such is the way it goes. We're going to put all that on the starship. All this ferrite dust onto there. Plating onto there. There's that extra pyrite. Gold we can put away. This is worth how much? Oh, they're worth about 650,000. That's nice. I'll take it. Put that away. Wiring loom. Away and that away. All right. We're going to need some room, and this is probably not going to be enough. That's why we got to expand our inventory, because we're going to get past the point in which we can actually manage all of this. And so I'm going to use my starship a little bit, and I'm going to use my inventory. And now what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull all, not that, pull all, all the activated idiom back out of my inventory again. And I'm going to have a lot of it in there, so this is going to take a minute. Now, what I usually find is a good idea is that you, once you get in your inventory, you sell it right away. Otherwise, you got to go and do this. Scrolling through stuff. Or I guess I can go directly to the boxes themselves. There it is. Yeah, we might want to go to the box directly. Hold on. Let's go find our boxes here. Down below. We might want to run a line. We're doing this via solar? Yeah, I think we're doing this via solar. Let's just go ahead and run a line down there so we can access them. Now, if you notice, I'm on a planet that there's no weather. I can just stand out in the open. Probably the my most favorite planet is the Paradise planets, and that's so I can just stand around without having to worry about weather or any of that stuff. I'm pretty good. I can just stand outside there. There's no weather. There's no adverse effects on this particular planet. It's just chill all the time. Perfect weather. It's like California. All right. Perfect weather all the time. Very, very nice. That's where I'm from, by the way. I'm from California, though I don't live there anymore. I'm now in Tennessee, where my wife is from. Let's see. All right. Now we got to find out which number of this it is. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and start. What's this? This is, wow, this is like out of order too. This is 0. So not in there. We'll come in and rearrange this at some point. Nope. Not number 2. Yeah, this needs to be readjusted. I don't like it. Readjust all of that. All right, let's actually just take it with us. I think we're ready to put it on up here now. You're like, dang, Kismet, your jetpack lasts a really long time. Yeah, I got some illegal upgrades for my jetpack. We got some of those right here. Where'd they go? Not those. Exosuit. We got them right here. These banned uranium counterfeit ones here. We ran into some space trader dude, and he gave us some illegal upgrades. Or he didn't give it to us. We had to buy it, but you know what I mean. Pretty cool. Pretty cues. All right, where is my things? I could put them up on top of my base, by the way. Isn't that cool? You can just put them there, and you can stack them vertically. But I want to have access to them where I don't have to run down below there. So I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and extend this out a bit. Just put them on that. Yeah, that's why I love the fly camera. It makes it way easy to just manage this kind of stuff and build your way out. I'll come back later, of course, and build a big old mega base and all of that stuff. But I kind of build as I need, as opposed to building, just spending all the time building it all, and then realizing it later you're going to be moving it or doing something else with it. I stopped doing gigantic mega bases early on because it's best to wait till later. All right, we can go ahead and try to line these up nicely. And we'll line up the first one. There we go. And we're going to put these all in order. Oh, really? Wow. All right, we're going to need a little bit longer. That's okay. It'll still hang on there, but I want to be able so I can run over there and get it. Let's go in there. Extend that on a bit. Yeah, take this one out so I can put that down. There we go. It's really fun to build in this game, too. Really did a great job of using the fly camera and all of that stuff to make building a real fun experience. As you can line all that up. All right, now down here also I ran this power cord, so we're going to be taking that out, too. I don't like to leave excess stuff. All right. Now, to actually access those, and I access those directly, you can't access them if they don't have power, right? But you can just not put power there, just hit X, access this, and grab the stuff out, even if it doesn't have power. You can only access them from the front if you don't have power. But you can do it from your inventory, even if it doesn't have power. All right, we'll go ahead and connect this. Stay over there, and then all you have to do is connect the first one right to the power, and then all the rest of them have power now as well. Okay, so now we got them in order in the way that they actually drop in there, so we can go to each one, which I don't really prefer doing it this way. I wish there was just a better trade window, so you don't have to go to each and every one. Number 4, number 5. Dang. My inventory is already almost full. There it is. Now I can just shift left click, so that goes way faster than micromanaging that each time. These last two. Looking pretty good. All right, there we go. Let's go with that. Back over here. Put a trade thing in here yet. Oh, no trade thing here yet. I think that we built this base before we unlocked the trade unit. Where the heck is it? Right there. All right. Just wasn't seeing it in there. Okay, so we got a galactic trade terminal. I'm going to hit sell, and then we're going to go look at our activated idiom. Right now, it's minus 12.9%. Oh wait, I've only got 50,000 of it on me. That tells me there's more somewhere. There's more hiding somewhere. Oh, not in there. Yeah, it's only 50,000. Something's a fishy there, everybody. Something's a fishy. Let's go look and see if I actually... Because sometimes I don't remember whether it was like this time or last time or which time it was that I did the thing. So there we go. How do you sell ships? Which ships? Your freighters, your frigates, or your personal ships? Gotta be specific. There we go. We're doing on this battle. 9 more minutes till the battle. Put down as many units as you can, guys, on the Stream Raiders battles. If you want to come join us for a battle here, we'll go ahead and put it in the chat here. Right there. Boom. All right, there. Okay, so again, let's go ahead and figure out. I always go the wrong. It always sets me the wrong way. I do have 100,000 queued there. Where'd the other 50,000 go? Now, sometimes this game glitches out and then you lose your stuff. It's kind of weird that I don't have it in my storage. Oh, I bet you it's on the other starship. Remember how it gave us that other starship to start? I bet you it is. Let's go ahead and call it. That's exactly where it went. Let's see. Out of there, let's get our other starship. It's going to be our starter ship. Because for some reason when I logged in today, I had my starter ship. Big storm going on. That's exactly where I put it. Ah, see? Tricky, tricky. And I bought this cool rewired subliminal drive, which gives 100% warp cell efficiency, except for I put it on this ship instead of the ship I actually wanted it on. That's how it goes, everybody. That's how it goes. All right, now we're talking. Now we got some dealio there. Switch my ship back to my primary ship there. And then let's go look again. Now, back to space stations. Back to number 1. Let's go. Off we go. Personal ships. You can trade them with other people. Like, so you go to buy someone else's ship and you can say, hey, I want to trade mine in and get their ship. And then they, they take your ship, you take theirs. You can also just straight up buy their ship and keep your ship. Or you can go up to the space stations, which is where I'm going right now. And there is a thing that's on the other side over there where you can go ahead and just scrap your ship. Right? You scrap and you get the loot for it and whatnot over there. So very, very useful, all of those things. Now what we're going to is we're going to the auction hall here. I'm going to show you how I make 100 million right now. So we're just going to go act like we're going to sell. We'll go activated idiom. There we go. I have 122,000 activated idiom, which is worth 107 million every time I log in. So every 28 hours, I'm making 100 million in this game. Now, last time I got up to 500,000, which basically is $500 million every single time I log in. And I can continue to do that, and we'll keep upping it here a bit. But the problem is that it's going to eventually get to a point. This is actually minus 7.6%, which isn't too bad. You probably want to look for positive, though. And what's going to happen is my inventory, I'm not going to have enough room in my inventory to actually sell it and whatnot. So I've definitely got to work on inventory today. So we'll work on that. Let's go and try number 2 and see how number 2 does. I don't typically like to do it by where I have my primary base. I typically like to basically crash the market is what I'm going to do. But I'm in a single player game, so it's okay. Ain't nobody in my systems other than me. So what I'm going to do is basically sell so much activated idiom that all the activated idiom is going to be worth minus 80%. So the more you trade, the more it crashes the actual market of that particular item, meaning the item is worth a lot less if you sell it there. What you can do is just jump to another system and sell it there. And that's typically how I do it. Now, someone told me another way how to do it from the vendors and whatnot that show up in their ships, but I kind of feel like that's a little, a little iffy. So we'll forego that. All right. What about here? 7.4. All right, I don't want to jump around all day. I say we go ahead and sell that. And now, right now, I had 40 million when I first logged in. We spent about 30 million getting a bunch of ships, and now, boom, right back up. I just like to watch it climb. There we go. Now, right back up to 118 million. Now, you'll see me get to 1 billion and so on and so forth. There's only so much cash you can have on you, but it doesn't do me any good if it's just sitting there in the bank, right? What it does me good is if I'm spending it on stuff and I'm upgrading stuff as I'm going along. That's when it actually is useful. I find anyway. Let's see. Anything else in there? Nope. Okay, so we'll sell that. Nothing to buy. And again, always when I'm running around. Oh, wait, we forgot to buy the plates. That's what I was going to buy. Let's buy those plates. There's 66 of them in there. I'm going to hit E, so it flips around the other side. Oh, no, Q, I mean. Q, so it flips around the other side. And I just bought 66 plates that I don't have to make, which is great because you don't have to get the ferrite and then make those particular plates. And I gather crazy tons of plates. Let's see. Oh, it's already on the right side. Up here. Up here. Okay, so I got those plates, and now what we want to do is go back and upgrade our activated idiom. So the next time we come in, we'll have even more. Let's do it. So instead of 100,000, we'll go maybe to 200,000, right? Then 300, then 500, then all the way up to 1 billion, maybe 2 billion, maybe 10 billion, maybe 100 billion. Depends on how much time you want to spend on it. Me, I get to about 500 million, and that's probably good enough. There we go. What's wrong with selling it to the guys who land with ships? You can sell it to them too if you want. It's up to you. I like to scrap it because then not only do I get cash for it, but I also get upgrades for other ships. That's pretty nice. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do, brah. However you prefer to do it. All right. Upgrading our activated idiom. That's what we're doing. Okay, and then we'll go into build mode. We'll hit C for the fly camera. We're just getting started. Just getting started on our rows here. So let's go ahead and fly on over this way. Let's go ahead and choose our industrial here. And we're going to see how many of these we can get in. Now, there's no snap for this, which can be very frustrating if you're trying to do it perfectly straight. But I just do the best I can do and know well. Again, I feel like the fly camera is like one of my favorite things in the game because it just makes this kind of thing right here where you're just doing a ton of this. It makes this pretty awesome. Again, you come in here and fine tune it, just make it perfect if you want. I'm just trying to make it very dense. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a perfect rows. I mean, hey, if that's your thing, more power to you. But also, the time factor is always my most important thing. Of anything I do in any game ever, it's like, what's the least amount of time I can spend on it to get the same result if I spend 10 hours on it. All right, there we go. We got that done. Let's see. Any more plates in our inventory that we put in here? Let's go look. I don't remember putting any in there, but that doesn't mean there's not any in there. Nope. All right, so we got a bunch of ferrite dust on the starship, and we've got some on us. And what I'm going to do is just keep hitting this D button. Why you can't hold it down, I have no idea, because you can do it in the auction hall. You can hold down D, and it'll go up to as many as you make. That timing was perfect. But in here, you got to press it every single time. Yeah, that's what someone just told me the other day. That's why I don't do it, because it feels like cheating. That's why. We did it last time. We tried it. We say, oh, it doesn't really work. And we went in there and we sold the idiom to the guys on the spaceship. It didn't crash the market. It worked. But it feels like I don't do anything that's glitching, cheating, shortcutting. If I feel like it's not supposed to be like that, if I feel like it's against the game mechanics in general, I don't do it. That's just the way I decide to play. You can play however you want. But for me, I feel like if you're going to put a bunch of stuff into that market that's on that particular planet, if it'll drop it, then you go to another planet, you sell it there. I feel like that's part of the game mechanics, and to divert or bypass those game mechanics that way feels not right to me. So that's just the way I like to play. Again, you do whatever you want. It's your game. I'm going to do whatever I want in my game. There you go. Thanks. You're welcome, Curly Lamps. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I do know that trick because we tried it last week, and it actually does work. But again, that's up to you. Your choices in game are up to you. For me, I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it when I mean, I don't mind, using the game mechanics and then like mastering the game mechanics and then winning using the game mechanics. But when I feel like it's bypassing the game mechanics or you're using some trick to bypass it, then I don't do that. Like I was playing this game when I first started playing it, and I literally figured out how to make $1 trillion like the first time I started playing it. And it's like one of those things where you convert it to something else and then you convert it back and you just do that over and over again. And then you got like $1 trillion. And I'm like, no, thanks. I'm not going to do that. Plus one, it's time consuming, but also two, it just feels like a very cheap way to win the game. I don't like to win the cheap way. Whoa, Warforged, you got 200 gold, bro. Look at that. Holy mackerel. 200 gold going to Warforged and some epic scrolls going out to Matt and to Masher there. Jim coming in MVP with the 6 assists. Nice job, Jim. Way to crush it. Now, if you did get a rare skin there, make sure to let me know in the chat. I always like to know if you guys are getting the loot. Let's see. Flying Rogue. I'm feeling the Flying Rogue again. How about over here on the left side? Boom, right there. Get that quest done. Nice. Now, this little side game we play called Stream Raiders. Very, very fun. We play it every 30 minutes for about a minute. Very, very fun game. I love the questing. That's also really fun. And so we get that fired up, get that going. Feel free to put your units down. It is a free-to-play game. Play it on mobile or on desktop. You can come and play with us. All right. Let's keep it going, everybody. Let's keep it going. Right over here. And so we'll go ahead and fly out here again. Now that we made all these plates. Now, the reason why I collect rusted metal is to make ferrite dust. And ferrite dust makes plates. And then those plates, of course, make these storage units. And the more storage units I put down, the more it's going to save up each and every week, each time I come in. Because I only play this one day a week. I play it on Fridays. And today we're not going to play too long. We're going to be working on this. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of time. We're going to be working on this. We're going to be working on our inventory a little bit. Oh man, I got to get to my inventory. I got a book here. Now I'm going to speed up because I'm going to run out of time. I do want to get a bit to my cargo inventory today. That would be nice. But we got to use up all this ferrite dust we just made. We're going to go to town on it today. We ain't screwing around. Again, it'd be great if you could just hold down shift or something and snap that into the one that's there before. Just snaps into a grid. That would be amazing. But no. All right. Oh, that's it. Okay. That's it for that. Look, we made a whole nother row. All right. Now we're going to be making some dollar bills. Let's do it. And that's why we're doing this. We're doing this to make the cash. And then we just go buy whatever we want. And we can have some fun building mega bases and so on and so forth. Just keep upgrading and upgrading. Now, I don't do this all day, every day. I could come in here and just work on just this. But I do some upgrades each time I log in, and I just kind of do it over time as opposed to just doing it all at the same time, because then you don't get burned out on it, right? You want to just do it sometimes, not as hardcore, just constantly building. All right, I think we got all of those. Very nice. Then we need to tie them together to the other ones. I'm just going to tie them on this side. And that should now store a whole lot more. Now, how do we know it's going to work? Hold on. Let's go like this first before we tie that into there. So we look at it now, and it's going to have 136,000 overall storage because I connected the other side way at the end, those other ones. But when I go to connect these in, you're going to see that it's going to go way up. If I connected them correctly. Oh, that's right. I forget. Now it automatically detects it. It does, even if you disconnect it, if it's disconnected, it doesn't do that anymore. It automatically shows all of the storage, even though it's not connected, which is weird. I would think that, you know, if you had two separate connections, it wouldn't show that connection. But, oh well. I forgot it did that. We learned that last time, that they changed that. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, by the way. Is that a bug? I don't know. But we're just going to roll with it up in here. Roll with it for now. Again, I don't make the games. I just play them. Don't blame me if they're wonky. This way. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Let's get it going. Alright, now we use up that. Here on me, we'll go ahead and do some more plates. Now again, what we're trying to do is use up all the ferrite dust. Now, it's actually using the ferrite dust from my character and from the starship, by the way. Using both of those at the same time. Nice! Thank you! Hey, you're welcome, man. I'm glad you hung out in the stream. You got yourself tons and tons of loot. That's what I try to do. I try to give out the love, try to give out the loot. That's what I do up in here. Alright, oh god, we're gonna run out of time. Come on, Kismet, come on! Click that button. Click it! Click it, click it! Do it! Ah! Always facing me the wrong direction. Hold on, I gotta turn my dude around. This way, bro! Fly out there. There we go. Fly out there, fly away! So now it's gonna get... Basically, we just put down another 36,000... worth of storage to collect that. Let's go up a little bit higher. There we go. I got 36,000 more down. And I've noticed that even if you don't connect them, it already detects how much more storage that you have, which I think is very weird because it shouldn't register until you connect the pipes together. Like you can see, I'm starting a whole new row here. We'll check it again. We'll check it again after we get this row in. And see if it goes up from 136,000, which I'm suspecting it will. Now, like I said, everybody, don't do too much of this, right? You do a little bit of this. Then you go back, you do something else, you do a little bit of that, and so on. Because this can drive you crazy, right? You can do that. You can do this for hours, hours and hours and hours of just upgrading those and upgrading those and every single mine and every single thing. Especially pressing the button here 5,000 times really sucks. This part sucks. This definitely they need to fix. So I should be able just to hold down the D or hit A and go to maximum. That would be nice. Instead of me pressing it hundreds of times. Which does happen also. Boom. There we go. I made it on the starship. Now I can also make it on the starship and my character at the same time. Let's do that. Until we run out. Now it's going to tell me when I'm out. So I won't be able to make any more. It'll just stop going. But let's make them on the starship and on my character, because you can do both, and you can actually take them from your starship if it's nearby, within your range. Faster, more faster. Let's double up on this key. All right, another 160 there. Okay. I think we're just going to do those and call it there. We'll Let's see if we can get that going. We got another 50,000 in there. I think we do pretty good. And again, I could just sit here and just keep doing this all day. I have a lot of ferrite dust now. And a lot of ability to build a lot of these. And I can just keep going until I'm making, you know, $500 million or $1 billion. Yeah, and I feel like after about 500 million, after about $500 million, you've got more than you can put in your inventory. So you're basically going to crash the system anyway. But I guess you can always go, you know, take half of it in your inventory and then sell it there, and take the other half in your ship inventory and then sell it there, and so on. All right, that's pretty good. I'm also going to put one of these right over here for media access, so I don't have to run all the way out into the storms. Let's do this. Connect that across there. Now again, if I go out and look at it, it's probably going to have a higher than 136,000, 160,000 now. Why does it have 160,000? Because it's detecting it before I even run it, which is very weird. It should only detect it. I know it used to do that, where you can cut off certain parts of it. But here, it's going to detect the whole storage area at once. Man, that's nice. That is nice stuff. I don't even know if this is required anymore to connect all of these, because it doesn't look like, you know, the connecting does anything when it comes to the numbers. They still 163,000. All right, that's going to take 42 hours, couple days, but that's okay. We're not going to be back till Friday on that anyway. Right there. All right, we got that upgraded. Now we're going to want to work on our inventory. So let's first go back to our Tycoon HQ, and we'll work on our inventory a bit. Now, I highly suggest using your drop pods, because your drop pods save you about 900,000, so almost $1 million every time, or cost you about 900,000, almost $1 million every time you go to buy them in the higher end slots up in the space station or wherever else you buy them, like on the hub. Where if you use the drop pods, you actually it costs you about 100,000 to buy the drop pod and then some materials, and you're better off. Saves you like 800,000 every single time you go and do drop pods that way. Let's keep this going over here. Again, see, I got tons of ferrite dust, so I could keep those things going for sure. Okie dokie. Okay, so I think probably we'll let that run for a bit. All right. Well, I think it's actually time for me to take my break right now, because it's 2 hours and 40 minutes in. I had to run and press some buttons and come back before. So I'm going to take an actual break where I take a break, and then I will be back, everybody. So enjoy watching this convert some stuff. Go first person. And I'll let that wonderful humming keep going, which is always a great thing, because that means it's making you some stuff. I'll be back in just a bit. All right, I'm back, everybody. Sorry for that extended AFK there. I got to do what I got to do, but you got to see all my stuff converting. Pretty exciting. And we are still doing the battles. We got 11 more minutes on those battles. We're ready to fire it up. Look at that ferrite dust. All right, now we did enough of that stuff over there for our activated idiom for right now. So we'll come back to that later. Oh, we didn't do all the ones from the starship. Oh, we didn't do all the rest of it. Well, hold on. Let's go use up those, or those are going to suck up our inventory space. All right, let's do that real quick. We don't want to be toting those around the universe. And I don't want to put them all back in my inventory. If I put them all back in my inventory, then I have to get them all back out again. which I don't want to do. Though they do stack much nicer in the storage inventory. They stack much higher in the storage inventory. Love the drop pods for that reason. Yeah, me too. That's why I go very heavy drop pods when I go work on my cargo. And then I'll work on all the stuff that goes along with the drop pods, and we'll go and write down all the stuff that we need to make a bunch of. Then we'll make a bunch of that, and we'll do it. Now, we still need all the fuel also for our ship, too, which we haven't even got to. Again, that's what's so fun about this game. There's always a lot to do. You always have a lot to do, a lot of stuff to work on, a lot of stuff to build, all of that, which is a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and add another row here. Now, we're just going to keep adding and adding and adding. Now, one of the things you can do if you have a lower-end graphics card is you can enclose these into buildings, right? So you don't have to look at every single one of these. And the same thing with these. So you're not watching these going up and down and all of that. You can just enclose them in a building where you don't have to worry about it. Now, as you can see, I've given myself lots and lots of space over here for a reason. So we can go ahead and make a bunch of these. Maybe we should have separated these by 100,000. I guess we could have. But, again, love the fly camera. Fly camera gets it done, everybody. Gets it done. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, now let's fire this up. And because we want to get to this other stuff, we want to hurry up. So Kismet got to go as fast as he can here without screwing it up too much, but no guarantees. No guarantees here. Actually, let's start this way. Let's start this way. We're going to offset this row. Let's start right here. I kind of feel like I want to go way back over here. Back as far as I can and just work my way down the row. Let's try to find a more efficient way of doing this. We'll just line up on the row and just start to mouse down as we go back. Oh yeah, that's nice. You just get all the way to the end of the row and then mouse down. Let's say about halfway each way. So we'll just try to figure out what our distance is. How many boards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boards. Yeah, about 5 boards down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Roughly. And we're putting them in a little bit faster. They're not perfectly aligned, but I don't worry about perfectly aligning them because I'm not going to be here looking at them all the time. If you're not going to be looking at them, you don't have to align them too perfectly. I think I just like them to be nice and dense, them all together in one spot, so I don't have to build out a lot of foundations. So I'll just try to make them as dense as I can. Oh, and that's it. We're out of plates. Okay. Good, good, good. Now we'll go ahead and connect these to here. We'll come in and fill in that gap later on. Connect that across. Let's just connect that one to there. Connect all of these. I mean, why have the connection mechanic if you're just going to make them all insta-connect to each other anyway? I don't know, but I'm going to connect them just in case. Because I want them to make sure that they're all going to count. And that the next time I come in, it has a bunch. Okay, now let's look at our ship. Nice and empty. And we cleared them out of there. And then we can just literally lean out of here and just look at what we can grab. Right there, 180,000. So we almost did double that. Very nice. I feel like that's pretty good. And then we'll go ahead and take all this other stuff. Put it back on me. Put that back on me. Chromatic metal. We can put that away. Let's see. This. We'll keep down there. This we want to sell to the auction eventually. And what else we can do is just go up here to make the next time we sell it a little bit easier. We can go up here and just put a put one of those in our Galactic Trade Network. And now it'd be awesome if you didn't crash the system. You could just go in here and grab it. Oh my God! Look, 138 plates. Okay, maybe we're gonna put a few more down. Wow, that's a lot of plates. I just bought those plates. I didn't have to make those. Okay, that's like fate trying to tell you something there. Okay, fate. We'll go and we'll make some more. It's telling me to make more, everybody. It just gave me a big stack of plates. Very rarely do you find that many plates in one spot. That is a lot of plates to find. But, you know, let's use them up. Again, we learned that if we go way back here. Oh, let's fill in this gap. That's right. I forgot about our gap here. It's a little tricky because a little tricky because I have the edge of the thing here, so I guess I could just hold the edge. Ah, I knew I was gonna do something like that. Hold the edge and try to get it before it rolls forward. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. Not perfect, but we're gonna go with it. And we'll link all those together. Yeah, some of that's redundant connection, but we're gonna go way back here, way up in the air. Back as far as we can. Maybe a little lower. Just try to do these rows a little faster. Definitely worth your time and effort, everybody. Definitely worth your time and effort right here. This is how you become crazy rich in this game. Is working on ferrite dust, working on plates, taking those plates, getting the cash, and then when you get the cash, you just start buying the plates. You don't even have to make them anymore. You do what I just did right there. You buy yourself tons of plates, and you're off and running. I'm just going to connect that across there. Now, it used to be where you had to connect these together, but I've been noticing lately that if I just put them down, it still counts that total amount, even without me connecting them together. But I don't like those kind of mechanics. I like to use the actual mechanics as intended, especially if they go in and fix it later. Then you're gonna be in trouble. All your stuff's gonna be disconnected. All right, let's see if we cross that 200,000. 193,000. Close enough. Close enough. Now, how long is it gonna take? It's going to take about 50 hours. But when we log in next time, we're going to get twice as much as we got this time. And we've already got 118 million. So next time we'll have 300 million and so on. And eventually I'll get it to a point where it's making us, $500 million or so. Now, we got that done. Okay, now we got 15 minutes. Man, I had my calculations wrong before. So now what we want to do is we want to get our drop pods. So let's go find those. Those should be in here. That's factory override unit there. Those are cool. We'll try those out later on. Let's go ahead and see where all our drop pods are. I know I put a bunch in here somewhere. Well, I got 2. Really, I got no other than those 2? That seems highly unlikely. But then again, that might have been last playthrough. Because what I do at some point is I'll go in here and I'll buy like 20 of these or 30 of them. I'll buy a bunch of them and use those to upgrade my inventory. Because I'll have so much cash, I can just buy them. Okay, well, apparently we only got 2. Do I have some of my cargo? I do not. Okay. Well, then what we'll use is put them in there and we'll keep on going. All right, so we'll go ahead and bounce out of here. Back to our primary base again. There we go. We got all that done. Pretty awesome. Now, drop pods require a certain amount of resources to upgrade them and whatnot. Now, at first, if you're doing like your 5,000 credit upgrade, drop pods are not worth it because they cost 100,000. So you don't really want to be doing your drop pods until you've passed that 100,000 because you got to buy them anyway, unless you get them for free or unless you accidentally run across or use your scanner and find a drop pod, which you can do. I've done that many a time. It used to be also when you would do a scanner by the drop pod, it would then find another drop pod. It would find the thing it scanned by. That used to be like that, which is pretty cool. That stuff's all still converting. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out here and we're going to go ahead and use our scanner right over here. We're going to go put our scanner down. Actually, probably just leave the scanner out there. And we're going to save, though, first before we get too far into it. We just did all that other stuff. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and take this, and we're going to go ahead and say search for a drop pod. Right here, drop pod. Drop pod detected in that direction. Okay. Then in our ship we go. And let's go get some more inventory space. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at this and say, okay, well, it's going to be about 30 minutes, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and let this run. I'm going to go AFK for about 30 minutes. I'll be back. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, we're going to go up here. Up into space. Like so. And then we're going to go down like this. And then we're going to zoomy zoom. Oh, right over there. So as you go up in the atmosphere, you zoom over there with your warp. And then you come down the drop pod so you don't have to wait 30 minutes and do all of that. I've never waited 30 minutes. I'm not waiting that long. I just zap over there with my warp engine. And I have basically infinite amount of takeoff and landing and infinite warp engine because I have both pyrite and uranium being extracted automatically. So I won't even use up enough before it makes even more. A little too close there. There we go. There we go. All right, while we're landing there, let's go ahead and do a battle, and then we'll go ahead and do this drop pod, and I'll show you how to get a ton of stuff. You know, I've never done the underwater base yet. I always say I'm going to do it this time, and then I never get to it, but this might be the time. Because I typically start over a lot. But this time I'm not starting over. I'm just going to try to get everything unlocked and do everything, and then we're going to do some multiplayer at some point. And get into that too. So that's going to be fun. Gonna be fun. Man, that was a quick battle. Nice. All right, let's see. Warforged, Rotisserie G, Splash, and EMZRT get some extra love. Absum Dark coming in. MVP with 7 kills. Way to crush it. Oh, sneaking up on that boss now. Well, we got to go 4 no matter what. I'm feeling the bottom way here. Let's go bottom side. Right there. And let's see. Do we have any more quests? I don't think we have any more quests right now that we need to do. We did this. This is 8 hours before we get that. This is a random thing. We'll see if we run into that at some point. Nope. Nothing else we need to do. We just hope that that happens on its own. But no specific units I need to put down. So I'm going to go ahead and put down my archer. And we'll wipe out some peeps. There we go. I'm just kind of going back and forth between my rogue and my archer and my rogue and my archer. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that, something went by us there, is so that I can build up scrolls for him so I can level him up later on. Look at him go. What are you back there? Who dat? Whoop, there's that electric fish. Destination reached. Let's get some knowledge. There we go. Hey, I bought some free loot. Like that. Now, see, the funny thing is I used to open these containers and I would just take the rusted metal and I just trash it. I just hold down the middle thing and trash it, and now I don't do that anymore. Rusted metal is one of the best things in the game. Oh, another life support unit there. All right. Very rarely do I make those Atlas passes. And I usually only make the level 1s. I never make the level 2s or level 3s. And because most of the time when I'm playing this game, I was treating it like it was early access all this time. And now that it's a 10 out of 10, now I'm like seriously playing the game. I'm seriously working my way through it. Okay. Now over here, we're going to need, okay, well, we already had that. But we're going to need certain stuff. Like here, we need ionized cobalt, and here we need antimatter. Now, we don't have a lot of ionized cobalt right now. I didn't unlock the thing on my backpack. Oh, we got to get that going too. But I do have a converter right over here. And so that tells us we can kind of hang out. So if there's a bunch of stuff going on out there, we could hang out in this little pocket here without getting radiated or whatever. We can go ahead and put this into here. And this. Now, there's also one for your backpack where you don't have to do this every time. You just put it in your backpack and it converts in your backpack so you never forget it or leave it behind, which is awesome. Now, we actually have a cobalt farm, but I don't know if I brought any cobalt with me because I totally forgot. I don't think I did. Nope. No cobalt. That is a bummer. All right. Let's look on our starship. There. Now, see, because I don't have a base here, I can't go and I can't grab it out of the thing there. But what I see very conveniently nearby over here is a cave. We got worm go through there. Is a cave. So we could just, in theory, go over here, turn our light on. There we go. And shoot some stuff. That's going to be some carbon there. And then over here, I mean, I don't need that much cobalt, but we definitely want to go back and make a bunch of ionized cobalt. And we want to see how much antimatter we have and all of that, because we want to do a bunch of these in sequence to basically unlock all of our cargo slots. And you can do it pretty easily once you've mastered collecting those particular resources. So I've basically got a bunch of farms of a bunch of resources going. Then I'm going to take those resources and use them to upgrade my character. Well, that's platinum right there. Dang. Some platinum there. I'm just here for the cobalt. Now, I always suggest to collect a lot more than you think you're going to need, because you always need more, I find. And let's go get this converting. Alrighty. Okay, now we got to look and see how much we need again. We need 55. All right, that should be enough. Right in here. And I'm just going to let it go until it finishes. And then what we'll do after we're done with this, we'll go back to our primary base. We'll start a bunch of ionized cobalt going so that in the future when we do some more, we'll have that. But we only got about 5 more minutes on this. Then we're going to go check out the awesome dual universe. So make sure to stick around for that. That's going to be super cool as well. For sure, for sure. Oh, I only need 50. I got 100. All right, well, I'll just let that finish. We'll let that finish for now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is not hit that. We're going to hit this upgrade module here. We're going to go ahead and feed that into there, and bam, there we go. Now we can choose what we want. Now, we obviously don't want to put in our general slots because those are going to be fairly cheap. Just get those in as we go through different systems. But your cargo slots are the jam right here. Boom, upgrade that. Now you're good, right? Now, first, though, I'm going to go ahead and grab this ionized cobalt. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this out because I'm never coming back here, probably. Go first person. Middle mouse button. That actually picks that up, by the way. It doesn't destroy it. It picks it up. And so it puts that portable refiner away onto you or onto your ship. And then I can also go ahead and make another scanner here because I left my other scanner over there. And we'll make another scanner, and we'll just go ahead and do another drop pod. And then I'll go back and make some ionized cobalt in a bit. We'll let that run before we switch over. There we go, right up there. Now, sometimes, by the way, instead of using your drop pod, what you want to do is just scan. Just scan using your scanner first before you do it. We'll do it on the next one and see if we get a double. Because I have had that happen before where I just scanned and then, bam, I got another one for free. Right, and that's the best. That's the least amount. And basically, you're getting 900,000 credits worth of upgrades for free. Now, this one's a bit away again, so we're going to go up into the atmosphere, line up on it here. And by the way, you can hold down E to just like lock in on it if you want. Right there, and then boom, away we go. And if you don't have the resources, improvise. Go run around, look around, see if you've got it nearby, like I did there with that cobalt. Also, when you're coming in for a landing, it's good to be looking down in the terrain to see if there's anything nearby that you can grab, especially like a building. Wow, that was perfect timing right there. Or you look for like a cave or something like that nearby if you're going to find cobalt and all of that. Highly recommend taking a little look around before you land. I'll land right next to it. Boom, nice. Okay. Now this over here allows us to unlock stuff. Now I've never gone to every single planet and unlocked every single thing on there. Usually I restart by then. But we might do it. You never know. I might go to every single one of these planets and unlock them. Or not. Or never do that. One or the other. Now I don't even know why I come over here to do this, but every now and again it gives me nanotite, so I'll do that. But I don't really need this stuff because I can just make it or buy it. Most of the time you get to a certain point in the game where you just stop doing that. You stop grabbing all of that over there. All right, so this right here needs sodium nitrate and oxygen. I've got a bunch of that. Over here we need ionized cobalt. Whoa, oh no, we need a couple more. And then this one here, antimatter, which I've made a bunch of those. By the way, if you notice, I think I might have used them up now, though, but I keep my antimatter in here because they stack higher in there. So if I wanted to go in and craft something, I could go in there and craft and say do 10 of these antimatters. Bam! Or actually, in this case, I can do 20. So let's go ahead and hold down E. And what that means, I can do 20 drop pods now. 20 more cargo slots I can go ahead and unlock before I have to make more antimatter. And that's basically what we want to do. All right, so we need just a little bit more. Conveniently, another cave nearby. Whoa, look out for that giant worm. Coming by. We'll get more cobalt. Anybody in the chat been watching The Expanse? I've been watching that show. It's good, man. I highly recommend it. It starts a little slow in the first season, but then it starts to ramp up. Really good stuff. Great sci-fi movie. Great sci-fi series. Love all the actors in there. They do a great job of it. Oh, man, look at that free loot right there. They do a great job of the show. It's not Shakespeare. Right, it's a sci-fi show. Roll with it. Right, they're not doing Hamlet or something. So don't try to make it too what's the best way to do it? Like theater critic action. It's good though. I enjoy the storyline, all the sub stuff that goes on, and whatnot. Good stuff. Love it. Just finished the latest season. Yeah, me too. I've been watching it, so I don't know when spoils it for me. Right when it comes out, because it's really great. You can just pop on there and watch it, and you're good. It's on Amazon Prime, by the way, or Prime Video. Highly recommend Prime Video. Man, I recommend Amazon Prime. I feel it's like Xbox Live, right? Xbox Live right now, you're getting so much free games. You're getting so much stuff for your value. And the same thing with Amazon Prime. Even if you're not going to ship something to yourself today, or you're not going to buy anything from Amazon, I would still get it just so you get your free Twitch sub. You get tons of music you can get over there. You get like free music, free books, things like that. You get tons of that stuff. Not sponsored, though I have been sponsored by them before. Not sponsored, just giving them a shout out, showing them some love. I feel like that's the best deal going, and I watch a bunch of those Amazon Prime shows. Those are really good. A lot of good acting in there, a lot of good shows. I'm waiting for some of those shows to kick back in again. I hope they're going to renew a lot of those shows because they're good, man. Very good. Also, I'm waiting for Coming to America 2. I just rewatched Coming to America 1. Oh, man, that's a great movie. I haven't watched that in a really, really long time. Since I think it came out way back in the day. So, yeah, that's coming to Amazon Prime as well. So I would definitely get it just for that. Eddie Murphy's very funny. Very, very funny. All right. What else are we doing? I forget what we're doing. Cobalt. That's what we're looking for. Cobalt. Where are you at, Cobalt? There we go. All right. Let's convert all. Oh, no fuel. All right. No problem. Let's do it. Now, the cool thing is if you don't use up all that fuel and you pick it back up again, it gives you your fuel back. Very, very useful. Now, I only need a little bit, but I'm just going to go and let the rest of that run while we're doing this. Okay. Boom. We got that one done. Ionized Cobalt. We got to go ahead and do another slot, cargo slot, upgrade, and now we cook it. And now I'm just gonna pick that up, but you can't pick it up when you're actually refining, but you can pick it up after you stop it and take the stuff out. There we go, and then your middle mouse button, boom, and it gets you that carbon back. Did I hit this sucker? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right, another drop pod done. Now, just in case, I don't have any more drop pod coordinates, but just in case, we'll go ahead and do this. We'll drop it, and we'll just do a random search, and sometimes it does actually find another one. Let's see. Very rare, but it does happen. Let's see. What are we going to find? Oh, we found a little house over there. Of course, we saw that just a minute ago as we were on our way over here. But that's okay. We'll see how that can help us. And middle mouse button, pick that back up again. And, wow, this is like, look at all the activity over here. Worms going by, things, big old octopus gophers, as I like to call them. This place is hopping. Too many mobs. All right, let's get out of here. Now what's this over here? Oh, this is dollar bills right here. That's my, I call that location dollar bills. I don't really need it right now. I'm fine. I got plenty of cash. We'll just land there to show you. Let's see if this is the dollar bills or if this is a manufacturing. Oh, this is dollar bills right here. See these eggs right here? They're worth a fortune. Now, the second you grab them, though, a bunch of mobs going to pop out and try to kill you. But if I need some dollar bills, that's where I go. Basically, I make like $1 million to $2 million right at the very beginning of the game. And I'm off and running by putting, basically, I enclose those. I put walls around them, so I'm using game mechanics, right? I'm not cheating and glitching through the ground or any of that other stuff that some people tell me to do sometimes in the chat. I put the walls up to protect me, so when I jump in there to grab the egg, because I get up on top of the thing here. So you put some walls around here. You then start to grab it. I put the walls all the way around. So you put your base here. You claim this as your base. You go ahead and put the walls around there, around each and every one of these. Then you grab them, and then you fly up here, right? And that gets you away from the baddies. Watch out for the ones that can shoot range. Then you run along, and then you jump down into the walls, and you grab some more. And you just keep doing that all the way around. You get to the end, you got $1 million in your pocket. You're welcome. Easy peasy. Let's go up here and do the little thing, though, since we're already here. Just check out the terminal. Get some goop out of there. Now, I keep everything now. I don't get rid of anything. I keep it all and then convert it into something I need later on. All right, data analysis. Analyze the data log. There we go. And we got some nanotites. And we can grab all that other stuff, but I'm just going to snag the nanotites. And bail on out of here. All right, everybody. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and fly back to the base. We're going to try to remember to get some ionized cobalt going on. We got lots of cobalt for next time. And then we're going to work very, very heavy on our upgrades for our backpack. There's nothing like having lots of space in your backpack, man. It's the greatest. Or it's also in your ship as well. And then we're going to also switch over to some dual universe and check that out. I've never played it. We don't know. It's a learn to play session. If you're a pro, I want to know all about it. I want you to go ahead and do a bunch of backseat gaming. Normally, I don't like backseat gaming. People tell me to do this, do that, all of that. But when we do learn to play sessions, we flip it just to make it fun. And you guys can say, hey, Kismet, I've been playing dual universe forever. This is what you do. Try this out. Click that. Do that. Just because it's fun. Again, I like to do it both ways. Have fun. Oh, there we go. Have fun doing it. Either you guys helping or you guys not helping. There we go. Love to just finish the last season. I like to fight for my lava cores. Yeah, some people do. That's the way you like to play your game. I'm going to discourage you from it. Go do your thing, bro. It's your game. You play it however you want. It's my game. I play it however I want, right? That's how we roll. All right, let's go ahead and save that. Now, let's get some of our stuff going here. Now, man, we've been upgrading today. We've upgraded from making about 100 million every time we log in to 200 million, roughly. And just absolutely crushing it. We made a crazy ton of ferrite dust today. Got all that done. Got a bunch of gold and whatnot. We should probably... Oh, we didn't go up to our ship and even get all that out of there yet. Oh, man, we're out of room for ferrite dust. We out of room up here in the exosuit, so we got a clean house here. Let's go, baby. Just trying to hold down E and turn that into cobalt. Dehydrant jelly, let's keep that. This we're going to put away. We'll probably never use that, but we're going to put it in there anyway. Nanotubes, I don't need my nanotubes right now. Let's get rid of those. Plates out. Phosphorus. Carbon. Why is my carbon there? Huh. We'll switch oxygen up there. I'm the type of person that I like it to be neat. I know some of you can relate. And if I see my carbon out of place, there's something going on. See, I like to have the carbon next to the condensed carbon because then I can just visually see what I'm low on, right? Am I low on pure ferrite? Am I low on magnetized ferrite? Am I low on sodium nitrate? Whatever it is, I like to visualize it like that. Just have it all together. Now, the next one we need to get in here now is our cobalt and ionized cobalt. We'll come back to all this stuff next time. All that other resource. This right here, probably put that... If I put it away in that thing, I'll forget to sell it. So I'll put it in my starship and maybe next time. Now, I just happen to be also extracting tons and tons of cobalt, so I've got stacks and stacks of it over here. So let's go ahead and just convert 2 stacks if we've got it. Let's see. I might, or my, oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, I got a bunch in there. Oh, I got, or at least a little bit in there. I thought that was a full stack for a second there. Got cobalt. Actually, let's look for ionized cobalt first. God, we got a lot of cobalt in there. We certainly aren't hurting for cobalt, that's for sure. All right, there we go. And then we'll go ahead and use these over here, and we're going to be set and styling. I guess not my first time playing through, everybody. I've played through about 20 to 30 times. Just starting off again. I like to start over, play through again, because when they put in a bunch of new features, you might not see all the cool stuff they added when you just start at the high level. Same thing happens also in like RPG games and whatnot. Is if you are always high level, you never go through those starter levels anymore. You could never go through that starting struggle, which could unlock, or you could see cool stuff as you go along. All right, that's going to run a crazy ton of ionized cobalt. Look at how much ionized cobalt we're going to have. I'm going to try to do a full stack there. It's going to do about 8,000 right there. And that's it for right now. Now let's go ahead and go up to my office, and then we're going to do some dual universe. Let's go. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.